I don't know. Hard to really say. I had a lot of people like message me for weeks talking to me about the Torah, and I'm like,
Yeah,
like really sincere, cute ways.
and they were really like it seemed like some of the people were like excited for the beautiful relationship that you were going to have after this, like after they gave you a good Torah recommendation.
Yeah. I just wanted to I just wanted to impress my boyfriend. I didn't actually want to have this relationship.
I guess you could say it backfired horribly.
I just used the whisper function, but I'm not going to say to who.
Let me see.
I guess I can't whisper to Kat, though, can I?
No. I tried to whisper to Kat and didn't work.
I have to log on
Kat,
to my iPad. I'm eating right now.
Kat's kind of like Jonathan's like shrunken-headed Siamese twin.
Are you gonna give it like a thing to the vapors? Sexy vapors?
A token?
Yeah, a token.
Well, she's not there right now, but yeah, I already have it.
Well, I hope. What did you use for her?
Where'd she go? Come on.
Come
on, milady.
I forgot the hotspot.
Are you posting it, and where are you posting it?
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to. Oh, there she is.
No, I don't want her. That's what I thought you were gonna do, and I don't want her. That's why I asked.
Do you want to send me a picture?
Yeah, I knew you were gonna bring me that one.
Well, that's the one that we had, Maya.
I never chose that one.
Okay, there is one other image that we had. It was like a lady in a Victorian gown. Do you want that?
Let me look at it.
Okay, I'm gonna change it. You're gonna keep your pants on, kid.
I want like a hot, big boobed anime girl. Like,
well, you know what? Like not everyone can. Not everyone can conjure up big boob anime girls with the same ease that you can, Maya. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you forget that you're gifted.
That's a good point. Don't flatter me.
That's a great point. Okay, what do you? Okay, yeah. Here's number 2, Maya. What do you think about that?
Oh, that's good.
Okay, all right. I'm glad we sorted that out.
Well, I actually I'm sorry to interrupt everybody, but I just knew this was going to happen, and I just want,
Well, you could have if you knew it was going to happen, you could have reached out to me. Like, what if it had happened mid game and you had thrown this big temper tantrum? And
I'm doing it now so that it didn't happen.
Okay, but intern Schmidt is not there. Isn't there some sort of wait? Is intern Schmidt in jail right now?
I thought in stasis.
Who did that? And who did that? You put okay. I'm just gonna draw a little jail.
Little jail.
Amazing jail, Ian. Maybe I can. I wonder. Let me see if. Oh yeah, there we go. That's better. No, I want the color. Okay. Jail. Yeah, while we're waiting for Esther, I just want to as I continue to change, I'm pretty much going to open up everything with how the rule set is coming along, just because, like as much as we're playing, it's still like a play test, and based on the stuff that you guys do, I get new ideas of how to make the rules better. And I thought the 6 streams were starting to take nice shape, and they started to remind me of something, the changes that I made between this game and last game, and I realized that I'm going to make it more like every intern is a Pokemon. Okay. Meaning like you have, especially right now, since you guys have 4 spell slots, it's pretty much like you have 4 moves. And you have to like delete a memorized move to make room for another one. However, because you are still able to make up new moves, but you can only do that if you have an empty spell slot at your disposal. So it's like general practice among interns who are on their best behavior to always keep an empty spell slot. So like, even if you have 4 spell slots, like store your 3 best spells. Don't keep a 4th one, because it'll stop you from being able to improvise, I guess, unless you just like have really powerful spells that you like. The other important thing I wanted to lock in is that like when you make a new spell and you do your roll for it, you're going to lock that. If you choose to lock in that spell, it will be at that roll. So sometimes like you'll improvise something and it will happen. You'll roll a 20 and something will go really well. And that's often an indication of like, okay, I'm going to lock this in. I'm going to keep that spell so I can always do that. I would like to like retroactively add in some spells that people have been using, like, essentially Intern Schmidt can always summon Milady Green Vapors. She doesn't have to roll, or he doesn't have to roll to figure out if he gets to summon Milady Green Vapors, kind of thing. Jonathan can always create a plus 22 escalator that comes with a Markov chain inside it. So, as I started making more like NPC little stat block things to decide, like, if you guys run into interns and you come into conflict with them, like the core information I needed to have, and all I'm writing down for like a non-player character that you might interact with is like their name, what spell school they have and what their level is for that, what their like advantage and disadvantage abilities are. So if they have like a people skills strength and a perception weakness, those are written down, and then just their spell slots and a description of like what the bonus for each of those spells are and how many spell slots they have, and a description of each of those spells. And I'm kind of just like making up new spells for each of them as we go. And then also, if I'm feeling like I want a character to be particularly fleshed out, I'll write what their brand formula is, as well as what contacts they have in their phone.
That sounds great.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 5 new interns coming at you this week. Just you freaking wait. It's going to be really exciting. Turn 4. Turn 1, 2.
Sorry I'm late, guys.
3.
We even started, don't worry.
A second. Hi, Esther.
Hi. Look what I got at Walmart today.
What is that?
Nice.
It's a cat costume.
Oh, cool.
Is that a mask on top?
Yeah. Sorry, I guess it's kind of hard to see. It's like a white lace like cat costume.
Very nice. Now that you live in Bloordale and you're close to Walmart.
I know, I'm so excited. I'm gonna go to Walmart a lot.
Yeah. I just moved away from there. I was living across the street from Walmart.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Just, if I didn't move in with Maya, it was just going to be me and Walmart through these hard times.
Oh my god! And there was huge lineups when you were leaving.
Yeah, it sucked. It was like, it was just like there was just 3 huge. You'd look out the window and there'd just be like 3 huge lineups: one for No Frills, one for Walmart, and one for the LCBO or like beer store or whatever. And it was just like, yeah, not fun to look at.
Yeah, I guess I'm the reverse of you during COVID, where I got kicked out of my Opie with Walmart.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, look, we're live. As of 9 minutes ago. So, Esther, I was just running over the spell rules again. And just so when you have when you make a spell, a like permanent spell that you're going to keep using, like Jonathan with Escalator, or Maya with Milady Green Vapors, or you with Sexy Selfie Succubus, or any of the other viruses you want to keep, we're going to start recording the rolls that we made when we first did that spell, and then you don't have to roll for that spell again. Like it's like becomes a fixed thing that you can use, like more like a set ability until you discard it. I also just explained to everyone that in order to like make up a new spell, like in order to be able to improvise the way we've been doing so far, you just need to have one open spell slot, and you have to keep that open. So if right now everyone has a spell slot limit of 4, that pretty much means that you can only have 3 spells, unless you just like really happen to love all your spells, like you want to have 4, and then you won't be able to improvise until you level up. So it's like if you had like if you happened to like do some cool things and you wanted to like lock those in, you just have to like lose the ability to improvise for a while. But you can also choose to delete existing spells you have. Like if Jonathan gets sick of just using Escalator for everything.
It's been very useful.
Can I re-roll a spell to try to get a better roll of it?
Yeah, within reason. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do is I almost forgot about this because I didn't write it in the adventure thing, but I just wrote it into the like little rule sheet I'm making. That I'm like spells are going to start costing specific amounts of battery power on your phone.
What?
Yeah, so it's like like the more powerful a spell is, the more battery power. Now I haven't actually figured out, like I haven't, in order to make that rule work really well, I have to kind of run some like simulations to see what a reasonable amount of battery power is. Right, I only came up with that idea like a couple hours ago, so I have no idea. So we won't use that thing yet, but it will, like, because I was thinking like, oh, I guess the way the rules are, like, Jonathan could just cast 100 escalators for no reason. That wasn't the specific example I thought of that would break the game, but like, what's to stop anyone from just like using something? So I thought battery power was a good mechanic to tie it to. So like eventually when you have a new spell, it will have like more of a long sort of description of all the rules around it. Like it will become this very real thing, like what its name is, which stream it's from, what is the target of the spell, how much battery power it costs, like the duration, the source, and any security clearance enhancement it has or preconditions it needs to work. So it'll be like, if you read like a spell in Dungeons and Dragons, it usually has like kind of its own little stat block that explains it, and so we will kind of, as like some of the spells become a little bit more permanent and things your characters use, we will like flesh those out as we go. But yeah, that's my 6 streams idea of the week.
What determines how many spell slots you have?
So I made up a little table for it. It's just your security clearance levels. You guys are all level 2 interns,
Okay.
which means oops, I'm in the wrong document again. Right now, this table will change because I just sort of made it. But right now, at level 1 and 2, you just have 4 procedure slots or spell slots, and at level 3 you get 6. And so pretty much every 2 levels you get another 2 spell slots that open up.
Cool.
So and I thought like if those rules were in place from when we were playing from scratch, you guys would probably have those all close to full now from what you were doing, and you would like relate more to the things you like. Right now we're doing it kind of like half by memory. Like I don't think a couple of you have like 1 or 2 locked in spells, and that's it. Is that I think that's accurate, right? Like,
Yeah.
Where do we store our spells?
sorry, say it again, Maya.
Where do we store our spells? Like, are there like slots somewhere?
Well, just write down everything. Treat your character sheet more like a journal of information.
Okay.
So like, right now where you have right now where you have 6 streams, like right now it says hologramming Milady Green Vapors. I believe Milady Green Vapors, if I could be wrong with this, but I believe that you rolled a 17 for her. Meaning you'd put Milady Green Vapors plus 17 for now. Or plus 17 Milady Green Vapors. Because you're a brand mutation intern, so you don't have Okay. But yeah, or like I guess like I know that we kind of did this last time, just because I keep fleshing out this rule. If we could sort of revisit it again, like or kind of go over it a little bit again. Like, does anyone feel they have locked in spell? Like, I'm just gonna like Jonathan. I know that you used like Escalator, but do you have another spell that you've used more than once that you would like to lock in at this point?
The gravity one is the only one I've thought of.
Mm-hmm. And you like, I remember that you rolled in a way such that like, oh, you rolled really high and then like failed an athletics check after, right?
It'd be great if.
So yeah,
if
we said that was like plus 18, would that like sound like that was maybe the roll?
Yeah, and it's nice to have to do an athletics check along with it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess it would depend also like on how you used it or whatever, but.
Because I used it on myself that time, but I was thinking I could use it on any object.
And then they wouldn't have to roll an athletics check for the object.
Yeah, you could use it on an object or a person. Mm-hmm. So you could like send someone else flying.
It's sort of a kill move if you just set the direction that gravity is pushing to be up, so they just fall upward.
Wow.
Yeah. Now it was a code spell, right?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna hopefully get to in this game, if we actually get to this little mini combat scenario set up, is like the protections against each other's magic is going to come up. So essentially, like you'll find like certain characters will have like ways of protecting themselves from the powers of your spell. And that will be set to a certain thing, or they'll like, they'll be given a chance to sort of like roll against it. So like, I haven't exactly figured out all the exact rules for it, but like if Jonathan wanted to send someone flying, they would get a chance to like roll a security check to protect from his code, or a code check to like counteract his code as it's happening, kind of thing. Or maybe like in the round after it happens to stop themselves from falling if they're able to identify it, kind of thing. And vice versa. What, Kat?
I have like a check room. But
yeah.
I don't know what like level that was, but it was high enough that we got it like was written there.
Yeah, let's just kind of arbitrarily give it an 18.
Cool. And then can I keep? I rolled a 16. Like security check contain. I see that here as like the last thing we did the other day. Could I have that?
Contain what?
Contain Maya or contain intern Schmidt.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, you I that's the security spell, right?
Mm-hmm. Just because I don't think.
So
I
don't
remember any other spells. But have two.
Yeah.
Can I get that at 16 because that's what I rolled it?
Yeah. And then, Maya, do you have another spell that you want to keep at this point?
I didn't have anything particularly special. Like I don't think I've, besides Millennium Green Vapors.
Because you did a lot of like brand mutation spells at the beginning of the game. But
yeah,
I guess
didn't have a lot of payoff with them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you can keep them open.
Okay.
And Sam.
Yes.
What spells do you have locked in right now?
I had the virus when it picked me up and it carried me past the ladder. This is one of the few I remember.
Right, but you had a change to your character since then, so none of those spells would apply.
Oh, right.
So it's only since the Isle of the Bad Stands.
I think I did. I was happy with making the brand of water less scary. I think I did that. I made like the room was flooding, and I took the anxiety out of that.
That was brand mutation.
Yeah.
Wasn't that also with
Pre-Stan?
Yeah.
Bio?
Before, but yeah, like when you were before you were altered.
I do not remember.
Yeah, because that was when you guys were first going to the intern testing facility.
Right. That's right. Yeah, I did swim successfully. Can I just permanently swim?
Like being a wizard at Hogwarts, and you're just like, no, I'm just really good at swimming. That's my magic power.
Didn't that come up in the fourth movie? Wasn't that kind of a big...
Yeah, it was a huge deal.
There you go.
But would you go back for your friend, or would you just bring up the one person that was tied up underwater?
That's a tough one, because I don't know.
Okay,
I don't respect wizards.
You don't respect wizards?
Would've probably left them out of, you know.
I believe last time you had like a brand mutation spell against intern Schmidt, where you made it seem like they would, they were the kind of person who would not. I forget what you
Right,
did.
not reveal secrets, sort of like a silence spell.
That does. I don't think that really works for brand mutation though. I think I was confused when that was happening because like, you know, all you could do is change how other people feel about the person. You can't change what they do with brand mutation.
But it was like that we felt that Schmidt was saying that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So brand mutation to make someone untrustworthy?
You could do it before, if you had done it before, if you like made it so that intern Schmidt felt that their brand was they weren't someone who told secrets, then maybe intern Schmidt would have acted differently. But doing it after the fact just changes how other people feel about them or their future actions. What?
What is altered right now? Just people's perception of me, or
Well, that's the other thing. It has to be locked into like one of their, yeah. I would say like something like that is just a temporary brand effect, so it doesn't affect your core brand. Like, you know, Stan would have had to been like, I'm going to change intern Schmidt's emotion to this emotion. For if you want to change someone's like brand elements, you'd have to like specifically do that. Anything else, I think, would be treated as like a temporary like add-on to their brand. And that allows people to be like more like kind of creative in the moment.
Okay, so
you don't have to keep that though. Like you can.
I like that. I like the idea of easy deception. But
Okay, cool. Lock it in.
Done.
And
I
yeah,
think I rolled an 18 for that, if I remember correctly.
Sure. And Kirst, you have sexy succubus selfie.
Yeah.
And
I
is there?
have 3.
And do you want to keep each of those viruses?
Yeah, I have one more slot, so when I fill up my slots, I'll maybe consider discarding
Losing one of your Pokemon.
Yeah, I feel like sexy vampire lifeguard might not be necessary, but I'll keep them around.
I found a token for that and was like, who is that again? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are good to go. Yeah, if you have 3 viruses, since we can't remember their role. Oopsies, I just turned on the stream and can hear myself. Who's that fun dancing intern in the Twitch stream?
Oh yeah, I overhauled the intern overlay, so now your intern, if you say something in the Twitch chat, it'll make an intern for you, and then the internet alternates between working and idling, and they do a little dance when they're working. And they have a little bar that fills up the more they work, but I did this immediately before we started, so I didn't have any time to actually do anything with them working, but they are working, I promise.
Yeah, they look like they're working hard. Maybe playing the drums, or doing some motion capture development.
Make him spin while he's doing that. That'd be a cool little dance. Yeah.
Sorry. Esther, if you have 3 viruses, just assign a plus 18, a plus 17, and a plus 16. Just choose which ones you want to give to which, since we're just making them up.
Cool.
There, look at that. We got intern Blue Capsule working hard at the intern desk. Pretty cool dance.
To only summon boxes. Maybe I should try to branch out a bit.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with specializing. I mean,
Min-maxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people like to be versatile. Some people like to be the best in their fields. Let's just... Okay, so we're back. You guys are in this like awkward kind of standoff between a now imprisoned intern Schmidt, a defensive intern Stan. The rest of you are maybe just confused. Maybe you're all confused. However, before I let you guys resume that encounter, roll perception checks.
I can't perceive anything in this fog.
You just need one from Kersey.
Oh, sorry. What are we rolling?
Perception.
Your voice cut out for a second, so I probably missed you saying that.
Sorry. Yeah, just a perception roll. Unperceptive Stan.
Blind
Okay,
as a bat.
Ultra perceptive Curse. Okay, so Curse and Schmidt and Johnny, you see intern Maximus come out back onto the dock.
Oh no.
And Curse, you specifically notice that she looks for a second really angry, like she's about to yell at you all. And then you right before she says anything, she has a moment of realization and stops and is and then all of you can hear this, though Kat and Stan, you are for some reason kind of distracted, not really paying attention. But the other three who can hear this, she's like, you guys haven't left yet. I didn't teach you how to drive the boat. Okay, I guess that's my bad. But you should probably ask questions, I've been back in there for 10 minutes now. What have you guys been doing this whole time? Which one of you wants to drive the boat?
Not me.
I mean, I'm in jail. I don't know if I can.
Yeah, but for some reason, Maximus doesn't care that you're in jail. Just sees you raise your hand. Intern Maximus takes out their phone and just says great, here you go. And she swipes on her phone and you get a little notification on your phone.
In jail, but also the captain.
So you see in your phone, Maya, write this down for now in your spell slots. Okay. You now have the ability to control the boat, and if you click on that spell, you'd pretty much just get a cute little joystick-looking interface on your phone, of which you can pilot the ship with. Intern Maximus is all right, there's no excuses now for you guys to still be at the dock. Away you go. And she does something else on her phone, and the other rope that was still attached now becomes detached, and you guys start floating out. I will now allow you to resume your awkward counsel. I'm going to grab another beer. I need to get AirPod headphones so I can walk away from the computer and still communicate. Yeah. One sec.
Speaker.
I have a bunch of wireless headphones, but I lost the charger for all of them, so none of them work that way anymore.
You can maybe find them on Buns. Find the chargers on Buns.
Yeah, I heard most of them take the same charger, so maybe I could just get a charger for all of them. I hate wireless stuff. Like, it's good when it works, but I find it's always so like complicated to get it to work.
Yeah, it's not great when you need it,
Yeah.
but not bad for leisure.
Mhm.
All right, so what do you guys do on this boat? We got Captain Schmidt in jail. A mutiny was committed before Schmidt became a captain. So you start off. Your first challenge as captain is dealing with a mutiny.
All right, let's talk about it.
I know this isn't a priority, perhaps, but can I like give myself like a sexy sailor outfit using a spell?
You can make a hologram. You
Okay.
can use you can roll a hologramming check at any time to change what your outfit looks like. But just remember, it's a holographic outfit, so there's lots of like potential for like whoopsies. My hologram malfunctioned.
Fun. I'm into that.
Ship.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I want to call holographic Kyle. I think we need someone to arbitrate our dispute.
Great. Yeah. Make an IP check, Jonathan. Which is just going to determine the mood of Kyle, pretty much.
He's a solid 11, which is seems pretty accurate.
Pretty neutral. Yeah.
I was hoping I could, because I didn't hear that Schmidt the phone at the school, but I just see Schmidt using their phone, and I'm like, hey, stop that, this is serious, and I want to roll a security check to lock intern Schmidt's phone.
Okay. Yeah. Give that a try.
I'm the captain.
Oh, not for much longer.
So the name of your so the name of that spell that you have, Intern Schmidt, is called Captain of the Ship. It's a security spell. So Intern Cash, you rolled decent, but you can tell by the way it works that like it had absolutely no effect, making you wonder if maybe the intern handheld devices have some sort of like armor that protects them.
So, go ahead.
Kat, to be specific, just so that people feel like they've got a good handle on how the game works, like you might have been able to do that at a certain roll, but essentially like the phone as an object has kind of like an armor class against certain kinds of spells.
So like sort of like security check, and then I would have to like roll 20 or something.
Yeah, maybe. I won't reveal what the difficulty class is of it, but so like it might. I'm not even gonna say it was possible for you to roll high enough, but generally when people roll a 20, you want to give a reward for a 20. But not always. Like let's just say like rolling a 20 doesn't give you godlike powers. So if you were like trying to bring down the pyramids with a spell, rolling a 20, if bringing down the pyramids was a difficulty class of plus 200, rolling a 20 with your like bonus of 2 wouldn't do anything. But sometimes it does. Sorry, Maya, you were asking a question.
If we're about to go into like trial mode, I do have 2 requests.
Cool. Right before we do that, I do think that we should decide what the sailor outfit looks like. There's a 12 here.
That's a good idea.
So you're trying to make a sexy sailor outfit, like it definitely reads as sexy sailor outfit, but it's not like the sexiest look. Like like if you tried it on the store, you probably wouldn't buy it, but people will definitely read you as sexy sailor.
Right. It's just kind of like frumpy looking.
Yeah, it doesn't quite like complement intern curses like natural curves in an ideal way, but
before for sure.
Yeah, we've all been there. Okay. Maya, 2 things before the case that you want to say.
Can we put some sort of like quick release on my chains or like cage in case there's some sort of battle that happens where something bad happens so that I can actually help fight?
That's a very deeply suspicious thing to say.
I mean, I feel like
Asking
On the
if
trial.
you're a key before the trial starts. Before
No, I want to.
you hear your reason for pushing, trying to kill potentially one of our own fellow interns when we're all in this together.
Yeah, I have a
You
whole
want an
statement
out? You want
written
an out? But, like,
beforehand.
before we hear that statement, you want an out?
No, I want a quick release on my cage unless all of you are maybe impossibly incapacitated and we get, caught by
I
something
feel
scary.
like if I become incapacitated, my spell would unspell itself, wouldn't it?
you don't know that.
Connected to your phone.
If like moving forward, like I think Kat probably, if you died and went back to intern purgatory, your spell would probably disappear. Like we were talking about with how spells will be, like it is possible to cast permanent spells, but I don't think that yours is one right now.
Not at 16.
But like you don't have to concentrate to keep that force field up, so if you got like knocked into the water or knocked out, I don't think the spell would disappear.
Right, I'm just asking for a quick release in case you can be in control of it. Like you can be able to say like release if like all of you are in a bad situation and you need my help to
A safe
cast
word?
some spells. Yeah, why don't we have a safe word? Like it's not my like honestly, like Stan could be in control of the quick release or Cashew. Like I trust all of you. I just want to make sure that there's something in place.
Okay.
I would give it to Stan because he's the immune party here.
Yeah,
Sure.
that sounds good.
I will take full control.
I'd also like to point out that so Kat, that force field is a you rolled a 16 on the force field, right? So like just so everyone knows, like anyone who made a security check above 16 could get rid of the force field, including intern Schmidt. So it's not like this force field is non-negotiable. It's more. I feel like it does stop intern Schmidt right now from moving around, but they're like, I wouldn't feel like intern Schmidt that you are trapped to be like, you'd probably be able to get out if you had to.
Okay, cool.
And all your characters, I'd say, like know enough about how the software works to probably know that.
Can we also film the trial?
Yeah. Let's
Can we at
shoot
least film the trial, guys?
We'll shoot it like the Tim Heidecker trial show.
Well,
Great.
okay.
Yeah, so I mean, if you guys want to either make another like I could make another handout for the trial where you guys would post to, or you can just put it on your mount account. Or do you want to release the trial? Remember how you guys decide, like, you haven't released the Isle of Stand documentary yet?
Right. We
So
can add
you-
it onto that.
Yeah, do you want to do that?
Yeah, I guess this could be a cool sequel, don't you think, to the Isle of the Sands documentary?
The trial of stands.
Trial of the
You guys are-
Sands.
You guys are gonna have to have like an adventure where you just go back to the common room and like edit footage for like, the full 3 hours. So I'm just gonna call this the trial of intern Schmidt.
Right, I already released a trailer, so they should be getting some engagement.
It can be edited by all players. It's in all players' journals. And I'm now putting it into the handout section. So anyone can post future mount post to there for this trial, but definitely describe if you're videotaping or not. Did you said you had a second thing you wanted? I guess I'm pretending to be a holographic Kyle now, so I can just speak and mediate this trial. Like, intern Schmidt, did you say you had another thing to say?
Yeah, can Kat be the court illustrator?
motion to approve intern Cashew as the court illustrator. All interns say aye.
Sure.
Aye.
We have agreed as an intern court to allow intern Cashew to be the court illustrator. Will the defendant step forward?
Wait,
That's
can
you,
I?
intern Stan.
I'm filming. I've set up my phone on my tripod, which I carry
Right.
around with me. And we're gonna. Well, yeah. I guess I'll just try to capture different. Should I write down the different shots I'm getting? It's sort of.
Yeah,
I guess
think
it's funny. To do
just
that.
write any text you want in that thing, and you guys can, like I said, edit, do the rest in post.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so I approach the stand, which means I kind of lean on a banister on the boat.
Oh, intern holographic Kyle's actually going to stand here at the end of the boat because that's like a raised platform. Also, the ship is moving, and intern Schmidt is in complete control of its movements. Though intern Schmidt, you can actually tell that the boat is clearly in like some sort of current that's steering it in a specific direction.
Okay.
So if you do nothing, the boat will continue on that course.
I would also like to maybe if we wanted to engage anyone who's watching this, which right now is just intern Blue Capsule, we could call him as the jury, or even a witness.
Did any of you call intern Blue Capsule in the phone? Is intern Blue Capsule here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Working hard.
Yeah, intern Jonathan, if you want to put intern Blue Capsule on you want to call up that number in your handheld device and keep intern Blue Capsule ready to go.
Well, he can, since I'm filming, can I also, the idea is that I'm also streaming to intern Blue Capsule. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. You can send them a video call while you stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, these phones are really advanced, so you don't have to like. Though maybe we'll worry about battery power at some point, but you can definitely stream video as you're taking it and record. It's good. It's a beautiful piece of equipment.
Great.
But nothing compels intern Blue Capsule at their barista job to do anything, to watch. Like maybe they have a lineup, or maybe they just don't care.
The phone's
so you're taking that risk.
Yeah, the phone's just like propped up against a cup on a shelf and sort of forgotten, like not really watching it.
I like to picture the cafe's like super dead and intern Blue Capsule's just there like sipping coffee and like watching, like bemusedly, like okay, cool.
Love watching trials.
I love watching trials of people that I just met like 1 hour ago.
Hey, I remember that guy. Remember what he ordered.
It's probably like really normal in the day-to-day life of an intern who lives in the intern purgatory in the testing facility. Intern Stan,
Yes.
I just got conjured here, so I don't really know what happened, but I can definitely see that intern Schmidt is in a cage. Very barbaric of all you, but I would expect nothing less of new interns.
Barbarism is only the response to more horrid barbarism against us, Your Honor.
Noted. So what happened here?
Well, I was attempting to use one of the 6 streams, the virus stream, to summon the means to help propel the ship when an attempted murder took place upon my person, propagated by intern Schmidt, and I was rescued out of the water, and intern Cashew successfully imprisoned Schmidt to defend me.
Intern Cashew, could you please move the accused closer to where I'm standing? I don't think I'll be able to hear Intern Schmidt from all the way back there.
Oh, can I just can I move my cage with her?
Yeah.
Okay, do I have to roll for that to see how smooth it is?
Yeah, sure. Like you just start like I guess if you fail, you'll like knock Intern Cashew into the water. Okay, no, that's good enough. The cage slowly moves forward around the mast in front of Intern Johnny and Intern Schmidt with it. So Intern Curse, you're just lurking at the back, like, why are my friends fighting? This always happens to me.
Yeah, I'm just sad that my sailor outfit isn't hotter.
Intern Schmidt, how do you plead to these accusations?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say a genuine I'm sorry. I wrote out a whole statement of my feelings and how I'm going to address all of this. But if you wanted to go first and lay out all your evidence, I'm here to listen, and I'm sure all of us are here to listen, and I will give my statement after.
Your cooperation is certainly noted, Intern Schmidt.
Well, we're all friends, so.
Do you plead guilty or innocent, though?
I definitely plead guilty.
Oh, that's really easy.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm an intern onboarding hologram, not really a judge, but I'll keep trying my best. Intern Stan, do you want to say something?
No, I was the victim of an attempted murder. I don't feel I have any commentary to elucidate that point more than...
Well, there's a lot of...
Feel to be attempted to murder.
It felt bad, and then it felt wet because I was in the water.
Are you hurt?
I'm emotionally hurt, and I'm thankful that my superior swimming ability has once again gotten me out of a close call.
You're strong.
Thank you, Intern Schmidt.
Intern Schmidt, you want to say why you pushed Intern Stan here into the water?
I'd love to. So, I know something about Intern Stan, and it's been on my mind for a while. I actually whispered it to, what's Jonathan's name?
Johnny.
Oh, Johnny. Okay, I was like, is it Johnny?
But it's not Jonathan.
I whispered something to Intern Johnny like 2 games ago about this secret, so he can testify about this information that I know. I was worried that something bad was going to happen when Intern Stan was summoning a virus so close inside of our brand new boat when it wasn't necessary, and I thought this was a sabotaging act, and because of the information I know about him, I was worried. But now that I'm thinking about it, that was kind of prejudice, even despite the secret that I know. It was kind of prejudice in me, and that's not cool, and I'm not really for that. And another thing is that like all the girls were like hanging out and they were drinking lattes together and having this bonding time, and I think secretly I was kind of hurt. Like, why are us bros not hanging out and like having a bro time? Like, no beer? And I kind of just always wanted to have a beer with you, Stan, and I don't know, I guess I felt like you didn't let me, like, you did something really reckless, and then I wanted to say something about it, and then you shut me up, and this is actually kind of I don't know, it's kind of personal, but like my brand hasn't been changed before without my consent. All of your brands have been changed except for mine, and consent is extremely important to me. So, you know, like I was understandably very, very rattled, and I know this information about you. You're going to do something reckless, and my brain kind of just exploded, and I didn't think clearly. And that's why I'm severely sorry. I did the wrong thing. You didn't consent to putting that, spell on me, but I overreacted. And now I just like to say, if you want to come out and tell us the secret, I think that'd be a great bit of evidence for everybody. But everybody, don't judge him because of the secret, okay? I've accepted it, and I think now is a great opportunity for you to share it with everybody, because I can't do it. There's a spell on me. Okay, here you go.
Very good.
Intern Stan, the floor is yours.
Yeah, I don't know what to do in a murder case where the defendant decides to apologize immediately. So I'm going to summon a lawyer virus to kind of help me out.
You're going to try to summon a virus right now.
Yeah, to help represent me in this case.
A lawyer virus.
Okay. Yeah.
You freaking interns never learn.
Virus of
Holographic Kyle mutters under his breath.
an 8 intern lawyer, lawyer demon.
You rolled an 8?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm talking about with these viruses, am I right?
You're not wrong.
So what happens on the 8?
One sec. I've got to look at
Just a
my little table here.
good moment that happened when Schmidt revealed that Stan, she has information about Stan. You just hear a shocked gasp from my phone that intern Blue Capsule makes from what he's watching intently.
I would, regardless of the success of the lawyer, like to call intern Johnny to the stand for cross-examination.
Oh, good idea. We're all bros.
I don't know. I'd rather. Fine. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Stan, you're so not gonna really say what this does yet, but 2 figures appear in front of you. Actually, they're on each side of you. They're both like really like simple, dumb looking, like clip arty figures. One is a oopsies. One is red and has horns and a pitchfork and a tie and a briefcase. And the other is white with a halo and a briefcase and a tie.
I like that you've written my actual lawyers into this game.
And they just sort of like appear right now and they don't do anything right away. They're just standing there kind of either ominously in a creepy way or just like stupidly.
Do you have a plus point for virus conjuring?
A what?
Doesn't he have a plus point for conjuring viruses?
Oh, so that was a...
No, that was...
No. Yeah. He's brand mutation now.
Oh, okay. We'll just look at it ready.
Interns go through changes, as we've all learned playing this game.
Intern.
Yeah,
holographic.
When your brand changes, it's called going through puberty. It's called intern puberty.
Holographic Kyle looks at these like new viruses that just appeared with like an obvious disdain. For whatever reason, Holographic Kyle is no fan of this like duo crappy virus lawyers or duo virus crappy lawyers.
Yeah, how would you like it if you saw freaking coronavirus just wearing a suit walking down the street?
That's a really good point, Jonathan.
I would like that comment to be stricken from the record. I think that's disrespectful to my lawyers. It is unfair to compare my lawyers to a disease, Your Honor.
Okay, it's a virus.
Kyle looks at you now with disdain, intern Stan, and just says, "Sustained."
I'm gonna say ahoy, mateys, to the lawyers.
The viruses turn around and look at you and like walk over to you, and they seem to like your outfit. They think it looks really good.
We can take a picture together.
Yeah, can I take a selfie with them?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that'll be like a mount pose.
Just to be clear, with a roll of 8, I'm not going to have these lawyers be helpful at all with Stan's case. They're just like they definitely exist and are there and are lawyery and are viruses.
Representing myself with my 2 useless friggin' cousins.
They're good for pictures, though.
Holographic Kyle's also like, I would like to, point to just basic tough guy mountain inner protocol, which is the closest thing we have to a law in this court atop this ship. And that, there's interns killing anyone really killing an intern isn't a crime.
Oh my god.
What?
It's allowed. So, while intern Schmidt has pled guilty, they aren't guilty of any actual... They have not broken the law as far as...
Well, maybe murder, but like attempted murder. It's kind of different.
That's true.
Well, the only thing that they could, get in trouble for is just, not being successful.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't successful.
Well, I'd like to raise that point then.
They weren't
I'm
successful
still here.
at murder.
If we were to throw a trial for every single time an intern was killed or someone tried to kill an intern, I mean, let's just say we need a whole lot more holograms posing as judges, because it would be very common. So, I really want to help you guys out here, but and I don't think that you should try to kill each other in the interest of your jobs, but like, there's exceptions to that rule. I mean, interns die every day here.
I'm absolutely like sweating that this case isn't going super well. Just like
so, I mean, why don't we just try to figure out? Why don't we talk, as a group, as an intern group, and decide what should be the proper punishment for intern Schmidt, since you guys seem to care about intern homicide. And then holographic Kyle like laughed to himself, like he just came up with a really funny joke saying intern homicide. Like no one's ever like said intern homicide before.
Sure. I mean, what about the part that I said where Stan should reveal a secret and then Johnny knows the secret so he could just tell us right now?
That sound. What do the rest of you guys think about that?
Well, I'd like to, I did call intern Johnny to the stand. I'd like first shot at.
Hey, intern Stan, why don't we get your lawyers to help you out here? I mean, you brought them here, didn't you?
Kurt has a mount post.
Is that what you're about to say, Curse? Oh, there we go.
No, I have a punishment suggestion, but yeah, I also have a mount post.
All right, let's read the mount post out loud and then do and then move on to the punishment. Selfie with the virus lawyers with intern Curse making the peace sign. Met some cute lawyers on the deck. I'd like to be their captain. We all know what that means.
Your Honor, I would like to fire my lawyers.
What's the punishment? Is it good? Is it fun?
Sorry?
What's the punishment?
Oh yeah, it's pretty fun. So the punishment is we're gonna have a girls' night, and you have to like attend in a cage in the corner.
Nice.
Deal.
Yeah, you're gonna watch You've Got Mail or Sleep
Yeah,
in Seattle.
Flicks all night, and we're gonna like have those like bachelorette cakes that are all shaped like dicks. We're gonna have like a lot of those.
Do I get some popcorn? Can you pass some popcorn through like the cage?
Is intern Schmidt like the male stripper?
Yeah, but like in a cage, kind of.
Yeah, I'm down. You can treat me like a dog.
Yeah, exactly. You're on.
Intern Stan, make a viruses check to see if you can fire your lawyers. See if you can.
Your lawyers actually helped me come up with that punishment idea, so
your 11 beats the level 8 virus that they are. So yeah,
Okay.
you
I'd
get
like
rid
to
of them.
Absolutely, just start screaming at them until they leave. You've bungled a attempted murder case that had literally 3 witnesses and the person pled guilty, and you've still. I'm dripping wet. Our evidence is that it happened like 5 minutes ago, and you can't even do this right. Like, what the hell is the matter with you? Did you even go to a real law school? Like, what back alley did I find you assholes in? I'm absolutely furious.
As you're saying this, like a black portal appears beneath them, and they slowly sink into it, but they look like upset and hurt by the things you're saying to them as they slowly lower into this black portal and then disappear.
oh no, you hurt their feelings.
Take them back.
Yeah, viruses are people too, man. That wasn't cool, intern Stan. Like, what, you think a virus doesn't have feelings?
Let's invite them to girls' night.
Yeah, how about we're both in cages at girls' night?
Yeah. Can you retrieve the lawyer viruses for our girls' night party?
Yes, I can. I'm just not employing them or paying them anymore. I totally respect them as people. They just, kind of bungled this. It's a little bit important to me. I did almost die.
In order for intern Stan to guarantee that, he would have to store that spell to be able to bring back the lawyer.
Sure, I will. I'll agree to that. I will store my dopey lawyers.
Aww.
For the girls' night bachelor party scheduled for. So the punishment now is intern Schmidt has to be a stripper at a bachelor party. A girls' night bachelorette style party.
What should I wear?
Oh, maybe you can wear the lawyer outfit as punishment.
So just a tie.
Yeah.
They were just wearing a tie. I'm gonna
They
post
were
a
naked
picture.
and wearing a tie.
I'm gonna post a picture of them in the thread, guys, if you want to check it out in a sec.
Whoa, this is like a whole other dimension that the lawyers were naked during the trial.
I mean, yeah, they kind of were. They just don't really have genitals or anything.
Okay.
They're now in the Facebook thread.
They were cheaper than the other lawyers in the phone book. I guess that's why.
This is great.
So I have to wear that?
Yeah.
Oh. So can you get rid of the quick release? Can we do the quick release on my cage? And can Stan tell us his secret now? Can we remove the thing on me that has withholding me from telling his secret?
Before you guys answer that, everyone make a perception check.
Oh.
Intern Cashew sees
Are you sure?
into all your souls.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys can. I mean, Kat, you're ultimately the person who controls the force field best around intern Schmidt. It's sort of up to you, but Kyle's all looking at you like, well, is that? Are we good? Can I go now?
I don't know. Is it can't you feel like justice has been served for your case?
No. I feel that barely anything's been served at all, and my two useless lawyers would obviously advise me to say nothing about any sort of secrets if they had any job, but fortunately I can take care of that myself. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one here.
That's a great line. Feel like that's the line of the film. Really, it's like speaks to the current moment, our generation, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, intern Stan, if like this is if I mean you're the one who is bringing this action to trial for judgment, and I'm not really sure how I feel as somebody who's just been a witness to this attempted assault. Not sure how I feel about that person trying to goad you into releasing more details about yourself. Like, I feel like you've been very vulnerable in front of us already because you've been thrown off the boat. Like, I don't know. This feels a bit strange to me. This whole notion of revealing secrets.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, intern Cashew. I agree.
Well, is it released from me now? Am I still under the spell?
Page is still up. Page is still up and still up.
The page is still up, but Ivan is like, am I still not allowed to tell a secret? Like, what's the situation on the spell is on me?
I think if my brand mutation is still effective, it's more that it would make you untrustworthy or like your brand would be affected in a way that if anything were to be said, it wouldn't be meaningful.
Is that true? Ivan?
Sorry, say that again. I was sending a whisper to someone. Kat, I just sent a whisper to you.
To who?
Sorry, Stan, what did you say?
Don't remember now.
I asked
Lost
if the thing that's holding me from telling the secret has been released.
Well, it is. It's like right now it's a temporary brand effect. It hasn't been released unless he chooses to release it. But you feel like it's core to your brand that you're not the kind of person that tells secrets. That doesn't compel you 100% to act, but like that's your responsibility to role play.
Okay.
I think I just saw something. Weird.
What is it?
Fire in the distance on the horizon. I think somebody might be on the water.
I can steer us towards that.
Pardon?
I can steer us towards them.
Yeah. That would go a lot towards the behavior point in the trial, I think. I mean, and the rescue of I think it's important to sort of recognize that once you get one intern out of the water, you might have to get another intern out of the water somewhere else.
Because of my charming and open and warm personality, I agree.
Holographic Kyle's like, all right, you guys seem to be getting along fine. I can go now, right? I guess, Jonathan, you're the one who has to let him go.
I mean, I still want. I'm still feeling uncertain about this shit, but I am worried. I do think it's possible we have to save a life there.
Yeah.
So,
Do you have holographic Kyle? Do you have any parting remarks?
I think that it's probably better for you guys to not try to murder each other. But I don't want to creatively limit you. So I, just think that you guys should, find an interesting way to move on from this as an intern group, aligned with a single vision for your brand.
Yeah, my brand isn't murdering, so I think I should be good.
Same.
Great. I don't think any of your brand is murdering, so stay brand consistent. Can I go now?
My brand is I'm an empath.
So
I'm
you think
draining
it's actually...
your battery power.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, he might just be saying that. He might not actually be. That's what I say when I want to leave a social interaction. Like, me being here is probably draining your cell phone battery. So Kat, you saw a flare you saw a flare. The flare came from the west side of the ship, or the left side of the ship, however you want to think about it, if you picture the boats pointing north. However, it wasn't shot straight up. It was shot up high in the air towards the east side of the ship, often way in the distance, so it traveled quite far. And you see that if you follow the flare with your all-seeing eyes, you see that there's something approaching the ship in the distance.
From the direction that the flare came in, from the left-hand side?
No, from where whoever shot that flare was shooting it at something. And the thing that it was shooting it at is the thing that is approaching your ship. You can't see what it is yet, but you can see it looks very big.
Oh, well then let's go.
And is headed right for you.
Well, okay, so in all emergencies, this does, I think it has come from a theoretical life-saving to us all saving each other. I'm gonna, intern Schmidt, I would really like it if you drove us in the direction away from the thing that's approaching us, and out of good faith and appreciation, I'm going to take you out of I'm gonna cast down my cage.
Cool. Thanks so much. I'll definitely head us in that direction.
I'm gonna stand on the bow of the ship like this.
Move your token.
I
Because
can't.
actually,
I guess I'm kind of on the bow, or if this is the bow, I can't remember my ship.
that's the back of the ship. You're
I'll go to the front.
So there actually is a pretty safe place to stand there at the front.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my Titanic moment.
So do you want to, if you look at that ship, there's that, so where holographic Kyle is right now, but I'm going to get rid of him.
Yeah.
What's happening? Oopsies. Did I just add some fog of war? So yeah, where holographic Kyle was standing, that's like a raised deck, like you could picture on a normal, in a stereotypical pirate ship, there's like a raised deck at the back. This boat has a raised deck at the front, but you could climb over the front of that and get down on that front part there.
Ooh, yeah.
And there's actually there is space, relatively safe space to stand.
Nice.
Or you could be really risky and go way out on that beam.
I'll maybe play it safe for now.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Uh-oh.
Just for the climb over. You don't have to get a really high roll on this, but you are still, climbing over something on a moving boat. Maya, did you agree to what Kat said to try to get away from the thing that's coming towards you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
on my athletics check.
yeah, you totally, get over confidently, like, what an okay athlete you are.
It's my sick sailor outfit.
Yeah, you're feeling the effects of the sailor outfit. You feel at home on the front of the ship, and you are now ready to have your mermaid Titanic moment. Intern Schmidt, you said yes, right?
Mhm.
So you feel, as you turn the ship to the left, you feel like a resistance from the water, because as you remember, you were like in some sort of stream that was pushing you in a certain direction.
Yeah.
It takes, like you feel quite a bit of resistance, and actually everyone on the boat can feel a bit of a like rocking around. Intern Curse, roll another athletics check. As you guys exit the stream that was propelling you forward, it rocks the whole boat. Not enough that like only Intern Curse has to roll an athletics check. So Intern Curse, you fall down, but you don't fall in the water. You can just get back up again.
Okay.
The rest of you feel rocket, and you also feel the ship is moving a little bit slower now, and you're moving in a new direction. So just to be, you guys were in like a stream that was propelling the ship. Like if it was a car, you'd be on rails, and now you're off-road. You just got off the highway, baby, and you're just going off into the desert. Intern Cashew, roll another perception check.
Whoa.
Cashew the Perceiver.
Hey,
So-
does this add anything to my like ability to like perceive? I guess that's stuff.
No, it's just you're just really perceptive right now. You see two things, Intern Cashew. You see all that is available to see, and that is actually you see three things. One is, oh, never mind. I want to look at this illustration.
That's so good. I really like it.
Great job.
Yeah.
This can go in the trial of Intern Schmidt, as evidence. Real documentation.
I the sexy sailor outfit, but like only a little bit.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
I really appreciate the inclusion of that.
That was amazing. Sorry, just loaded for me.
Yeah, three things, Cashew, with your amazing perception abilities. One is that the ship that is, or the whatever that is chasing you, the object, is faster than your ship, so it is gaining ground.
Oh my god.
The other thing you see is, out of this object that is chasing you down, appear two like small, you can't really tell their scale. I mean, you do have perfect perception right now. They're probably
perfect perception, remember?
yeah, they're like two objects detach themselves from the large object, and they look like, okay, first thing, this object is probably 5 times the size of your ship.
Oh my gosh.
And two things kind of like spring forth from it, and they look like maybe they're somewhere between, at this distance you can tell they're like somewhere between the size of a small dog and the size of a large human. They're like, and two animal-sized things have gone airborne and are coming towards your ship even faster than the waterborne object is. The other thing is, way off in the distance on the other side, you can see a small boat that,
Where the flare came from in that direction?
yeah, in fact, you, with your double perfect perception, you can see the boat that shot the flare and that boat is moving north. You are currently moving west, sort of towards it, but it's going like it's continuing north. You're not like on a course to intercept it. You just like see it kind of getting further away from you in that direction. And you and your pursuant obviously are both headed west. And now there are two flying objects headed towards you at like maybe 25% faster than the large object that's chasing you.
Can we cast like a spell to protect the ship or put like a cover over
Yeah,
it?
like a security check, a firewall.
Yeah, absolutely. There's, I mean,
I'm gonna cast a security spell.
so be really specific in what you are trying to do. Like, what are you trying to protect the ship from?
I'm protecting the ship from someone from something being able to board it without.
But how are you doing that?
And think along the lines of the 6 streams. Like, are you trying to protect, like, if I was attacking the ship, like taking apart its code would make the ship fall apart, for example. I could use a security spell to literally just, like shoot the ship with a gun or slow it down.
Let's just let's make a flag that's like really scary with brand mutation somehow, and then
you could do that. Yeah,
our boat is really dangerous.
Why don't you guys? I'd say you each before the flying objects reach you, you each have time to cast one spell for the defense of the ship, or take one other action.
That's a good idea, because then we can all do our own spell.
Can I try to roll a security check to ship our ship as a compressed file so that you can't enter it?
It's not too weird. I think it's like probably like very powerful.
Right.
Like I'm picturing how that would play out on like a imagined physical plane. Like if you compress the ship, you guys would all maybe still be able to operate normally, but your ship would become like tiny and hard to access and hard to maybe like find. But I mean, it can still be attacked or accessed, but it would present like an obstacle. But I think it's a pretty high. I would imagine that as like a pretty high level, like coding spell. I guess it could be security.
I like the idea of compression a lot, though. That's fun to think about.
Yeah,
it could be like hyperspace or something,
Mm-hmm.
or some sort of protective shell that you go into, and then someone has to uncompress you. So that's another. They have to beat your compression roll.
So yeah, do you think it's code or security?
I'd go with code, so I could try to code it. Or I think it's code, just because it's like it's so computery.
like a shell command.
Mm-hmm.
It's the shell command for making a zip file.
Yeah, as Kat kind of said, it would make your ship inaccessible. However, I think like a compressed file also can't be used.
So then, where are we gonna go? Are we gonna be compressed with the file?
It's kind of like it's like a Tabuki suit or whatever. Like no one can hurt you while you're compressed, but you can't do anything.
Well, what about the fact that compression does make files move easier? You compress a folder to make it smaller so you can email it or whatever. So,
well, that's a separate thing. But I mean, you can try to compress your ship and then send your ship. Again, I think like I'm gonna need some like pretty good rolls for either of these things to work. Like this feels like a little beyond the abilities of a level 2 intern. But it's what you're proposing definitely seems like it could work.
Okay, I'll do experimental compression check. D20 plus how many do I get for coding?
Plus 2 for code?
Drat.
It just makes your dick really small.
I hit my dick. His code hit my dick.
I'm just gonna say that your ship gets like 8% smaller. So I guess because you're trying to cast it on everything, so like all of you also get 8% smaller.
I still think this idea, despite how our idea was complicated, I think the brand mutation idea would be very straightforward. You just have to brand mutate a good flag. A good, scary pirate flag.
Depending on how tall you all are, you all just got about 4 to 6 inches smaller.
Easier to eat.
So that was Jonathan's spell attempt. You each get 1 spell attempt. I got a pee, and then we'll do it.
Can I go? I'm gonna come down.
Oh, I don't want any more. Thank you.
I ate some ice cream.
How was it?
It's great.
It was coconut ice cream.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
so good.
It had ice, but it didn't have any cream in it.
It
Well,
tasted
it's
very
coconut.
creamy though.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a small amount of time.
I was like, that's what made me go like,
That's what you want in ice cream.
yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe I compressed my dick again.
I'm gonna put in that new as a spell, a new ability.
Compression?
Yeah.
At 11?
Yeah, I'll
Bad
re-roll it.
compression.
Bad compression. I'll call it
It
that.
actually, hey,
How-
sometimes
yeah.
when you're trying to compress something and it's bad, it actually gets bigger. It has to be like the critical fail. Like when you're like, shrinkpdf.com and it makes it like 30 megabytes.
I thought of I was thinking when he did it like, oh, if he rolls like a 4, you're all just gonna get bigger, which will like not actually offer you any advantage. Just like everyone grow like like now like intern Stan is like 6'7".
They're like the Alan Resnick what is the codec video.
Yeah,
Or talk, and there's a new version of it that's on Adult Swim now.
I saw it. Yeah, it's not as good as the talk. Like it's a good video, but the talk is so good
Yeah.
Yeah,
that it's just kind of like, how could you?
it's made for that format more. The
It
talk.
makes more sense with the form, yeah.
I feel like it's just that in the talk it's more surprising. Like everything he says is like surprising and delightful, since the video tries to be kind of like weird as well as like polished from a production standpoint. You're like expecting things to be weird, but in the performance he comes out and he's like looks like he's going to give this really normal presentation, and he frames everything like he's going to give a really normal presentation, and the joke is that it's an extremely normal presentation, but it's like really dumb and hyper. So when they put it in this kind of like trippy video format, I felt that like it was still good. It was still really funny. Like, and I'm glad that that's like a thing that people can view on the internet, but it wasn't like, it didn't capture the magic of just like, I'm just like a boring like white guy on a stage talking about video codecs like really furiously to you.
Also, I got really caught up in he like sliced in a big, beautiful like a gothic plant growing in the wild. I thought that was really
But that's what like compression spell or the compression code is. The part where it's like this weird trippy codec is like zzz, or like
it breaks your computer.
Yeah.
Different bad code. Anyway, yeah, I'm calling it bad
Cannot
compression.
register.
I'm still just very like impressed by like the skit that he wrote for that. Like, I'm like, oh, you made it was a well made like thing of a script.
Yeah,
Even if
I
the-
saw it with you, right?
Yeah, double land.
Yeah, that was like the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life. I almost peed.
Yeah, I agree. It was really good. All right, so Jonathan shrunk you all. Good job, intern Johnny. Who else wants to do something? Someone wanted to brand mutate a flag?
Yeah, stand to brand mutate our flag to be really scary.
I want to
Sure.
do something at some point as well.
So
Yeah.
you need to make a really good, scary design or logo or something. Like, there's of course the classic skull and crossbones, Jolly Rogers.
Mhm.
That as sort of something to vibe on.
But there's
Inspire
also,
you.
like, coronavirus. Be like,
Oh yeah, we could be a plague ship.
11.
so we actually just get the flag.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
I guess the flag is like mildly scary. Like it has like a cool animal, like maybe a falcon on it, which might be sort of intimidating to other people, but not necessarily to a beast.
Yeah, can we get a description of what the flag looks like, Ian?
Well, I won't take away the fact that Stan said it was a falcon.
Okay.
A falcon of medium intensity.
The falcon has horns. It's a falcon with horns, but the horns, if you look closely at the horns, they're actually just extra beaks in the position of horns. So they still curve up like devil horns, but they can open and close, and the falcon can speak with when it goes like caw, like all three beaks open up.
That's very scary, actually.
It is scary. The flag's not that big. It's not that visible. It's like you could, but it's definitely on the ship. And if someone happened to notice it, they would be like, and notice those little details with beaks. They would be like, "Oh, that's kind of a scary logo." All right, next person. Curse is offline, so Kat or Maya, give us a spell, precious.
Okay, do you want to go or should I go?
You should go first. I don't have my
Okay, I want to do like a hot warship girl. So she's not like the size of a huge ship. She's just a girl that can float, and she has like cannon strapped to her body in a very sexy way. And she can like swim next to. She's like very aggressively and sexily swims like next to our ship and like can shoot away oncoming scary people.
Is this a
Or
virus
scary.
or is this a hologram?
Yeah, what are you trying to conjure?
Hologram.
But the hologram won't do anything,
So, I mean, like with illusion magic or holograms and other things, like a convincing enough hologram will trick a person into thinking it's real enough to like almost do actual damage. Like you could get punched by a hologram if you really thought it was real. Like, if it's kind of like a mind over matter thing with holograms, but holograms are just susceptible to someone being able to determine that they're not real, and then them being completely useless. It's like a perception and willpower thing.
I have high willpower.
That's not gonna make your illusion better. That helps you resist.
Good point. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, should I do a virus then, or should I do a hologram?
Do a virus if you want it to be real. It's like riskier.
I'll do a hologram.
Yeah, the hologram just might not do anything at all. The virus will definitely do something. You just don't know if it'll be good.
Right, so maybe a virus is better then.
Live big.
What?
Live big.
Okay.
Go for it.
Yeah, virus could. Oh,
There you go. Be aggressive. Be.
Here we go. I'm so excited to see her. What she look like?
But what is the virus is like an anthro battleship girl virus?
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. You made an anthro battleship girl virus. Oh.
Virus.
My little sister is watching she's looking at you guys in your little tiny squares right now. She's breaking into my quarantine zone. Here, say hi to my little sister, everyone.
Oh.
Yeah, you can watch this online, Hannah. We're like, look, we're literally like right here, and we're right here. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitch, we're on YouTube. You can hear what they're saying. They're all making fun of you right now. They're being like, oh wow. They're like, wow, your little sister is so little. She's like very little and very your sister. Yeah. What are you wearing? Yeah, she's actually wearing her tall boots right now, so she's not actually that small, guys. Yeah. Yeah, Hannah, in the game, they all actually just got shrunk by 6 inches, so they're all kind of like, yeah. Night. Okay. So, yeah, really, really great virus. Like, kind of, I mean, as good as a virus can get. That's a plus. Okay, so I need you to describe it again, Maya, because when you roll that well, you have quite a bit of like authorship.
Hey, she's a very powerful anthro girl, and she's got like cannon and like warship, artillery all over her body, and she like swims really intensely around our ship. And when like upcoming danger come, she can deploy her weapons on them. But maybe she has some sort of sense of like if they have an ill intent or not. She doesn't just like kill like fish that go by. She can tell if like something has evil intent coming towards us.
And is she's a boat, so she's like above water, right?
Yeah, but she also like looks like a cute girl.
I feel like a virus needs some sort of chaos element, though, to it.
Oh, I mean, like, definitely. This is like, I mean, we're like, it's like, if Maya loses control of it, you know, it could attack you. But however, like, rolling a natural 20 gives you both like decent control over the virus, as well as like the virus will be what you wanted it to be.
And she really respects me and like as an equal and friend. But she doesn't want to get involved. Like she knows that me and Millie of Green Vapors are like a thing.
And what do you want her to do? I promise she won't ruin your relationship with the hologram.
Okay, cool. Well, she's surrounding our boat, and she's like a protector. She like surrounds.
So she's like a defensive.
Yeah.
Boat character. Okay. Anthro, cannon, warship girl, defensive. Okay, so there's like a little. Okay, Esther, just to catch you up quickly on what happened. Intern Schmidt just rolled a natural 20 on a virus check, and has conjured a like anthro cannon warship girl to protect your guys' vessel.
Nice.
So you guys see a whirlpool appear behind, like next to the ship, and like the water gets really like dark and murky, and from it a creature emerges, and she is a boat like the size, not quite as big as your guys' boat, but like the size of a like medium-sized yacht. So just a little bit smaller than your guys' boat, like. And she kind of looks like, at first glance, she actually looks like a big, like a giant tree that has been like cut into a log and set to float on the water. But you look closely and it looks like her branches have been cut off, but when you look closely at her, it's like each of those cut off branches is a cannon.
Whoa.
And like a feminine body like comes out like the front of a Viking longship. kind of like intern curse on the front of your ship. And yeah, so she has this like what?
She's stealing my moves.
Yeah, she's doing it better than you, honey. She's covered in cannons, and her body is actually a ship. So yeah, she
help with that.
So yeah, she looks like a giant piece of unfinished wood, or like a piece. Like she looks like a log being like prepared for. Coda, why are you? Coda, shush! Coda, stop it! Quiet! Come here. It's okay. What are you barking at? There's literally nothing to bark at. Sorry, guys.
I didn't know you had a dog.
Yeah, my parents have a dog, and he's barking a lot because he's like nervous or something. What's wrong? What's wrong? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Do you want to say hi to the stream, Coda? Here's Coda. Okay. Oh,
He's scared of the virus.
Yeah, I started describing the virus that was attacking you, and Coda freaked out and came to save you all.
Coda just doesn't want to be turned into an anthro Coda.
Okay, so yeah, unfinished tree girl log ship virus is now circling your boat to protect you. She looks dutiful and on patrol. So yeah, we still need a move from Curse and Cashew, right?
I'm just checking to see what kind of spell this would be, but I want to summon giant bat wings to protect the ship and then maybe make it fly. Is that outside of the scope of an intern's capabilities?
Yeah, if you wanted to give it actual wings, like I guess that would be like it would be like a code or security spell, I guess, and it would be pretty high powered. Like without a really really high roll, I don't think you'd be able to power up the ship quite that much. I mean, you can risk it, but I feel like the chances are like you just give it dorky little wings and decide to do nothing.
True. Shit, that was my idea. What if I make like kind of like a sick mesh like armor to cover over it? Is that like the same thing where it's like too high powered?
No, I'd say you just would roll it. Like I would like roll a security check, but I would like I want to know exactly what the armor protects from. Specifically, thinking along the lines of Sixth Stream, like you could give the ship an armor that protected it from code or from viruses or from or you could give it like a holographic look that scared people away. It made it think it was tougher than it was. But the armor would have to be specific, either like against a certain kind of magic.
Like it can't just be like against physical damage, or
it could, if you're just trying to make it an armor against anything, it's just going to be weaker.
Right.
But you totally can do that. You can make like a security spell that just like gives the ship like a plus something to like against everything. But it's going to be like in that case, it's going to be like end up being probably like a +1 or a +2. Where if you made it something specific, it's going to be like you'll be rewarded for that.
What are the objects coming at us again?
You can't. So there's like 2 small flying objects coming at you and 1 really large some other object coming at you. They're still off in the distance. Like you don't get to, as you guys all. I'm imagining you all cast these spells at the same time, so you don't get any kind of. You don't get to see. None of you can see what's coming at you yet. In fact, only Kat has seen it and just told the rest of you about it.
Yeah, it's scary. It's scary. It's really scary.
I'm like,
Hey,
That's all I need to
I
know
feel
about
like
it.
something like we could turn a boat into like a submarine to get away from the objects, but that seems like a big spell too. It's like outside of my
What are you good at? What is the stream that you specialize in again?
viruses.
But I feel like Maya. Should I just summon another virus to help out?
You could. I just want to say, like, remember, viruses. Maya rolled a 20, so it went perfectly. A bad roll of a virus is either you failed to conjure a virus or you summon a virus that attacks you.
Okay, so I'm gonna summon a mermaid to help us breathe underwater if we have to escape the ship.
Okay, so you want to summon a thing that's going to be like an escape option.
Yeah, like a mermaid who can
Okay, yeah,
like
sure.
the thing where the mermaids like kiss you and then you can breathe underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a roll and we'll see what happens with these mermaids.
Oh,
Oof.
sorry, guys.
Don't go in the water.
There's some naughty mermaids in the water. They're the kind that are gonna capsize our ship, I guess. Not the ones who are gonna save us.
You see like maybe 3 or 4 mermaids like burst out of the water or like emerge from the water, and they're like hot and kind of scary, but they don't look like they're gonna do anything for you. Like if you fall in the water, maybe they'll kiss you, maybe they'll kill you, but like they're like non-helpful demon mermaids.
All right, Schmidt, we're relying on your sexy virus, not mine.
Her sexy virus might kill yours if they're deemed a threat to the ship, I guess. Cashew.
Yeah, I've been thinking. I really wanna do a security role, but I don't really know what in this context.
Security is is anything that you feel like manifesting the physical realm outside of code, but it can be like protection or like weapons or but also like security, like I always debate between calling security like operations or encryption as well. Like some of the things I've made, it's called like security /ops/encryption. So it's pretty like it's like the least spectacular but most practical form of magic.
If I was to add padding to our persons, our intern persons, like you can like code padding to like make things give things some space around them, keep like a barrier around them. Would that be a code or a security?
You want to give people like an armor? That would be security.
It's padding, so little space. It'll be like some empty space like around you.
Yeah, make a roll.
How will you breathe? Is there just empty space, but there's oxygen?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean empty.
Not a vacuum.
Not
You're
a
surrounded
vacuum.
by a vacuum.
I just padding. It's still space. It's just padding. Like
Everyone in the group just like all of a sudden gets a pillow. You're all holding a pillow and you don't know why. And you look over at Cashew like wondering why maybe you have this pillow.
Maybe one of us should have summoned just like flotation devices or something.
It's for girls' night. It's for the
Yeah,
fight.
they're cheap inflatable pillows. They're not down filled. They're filled with air.
Well,
But which means they might help you float
nice.
if you fell off the ship.
Okay.
All right, let's
So-
let these scary things at us then. We're ready with our pillows.
Okay, so quick summary. We got everyone's a little bit smaller. There's a like kind of scary flag if you notice it. You have a crazy anthro cannon warship tree girl.
Like a really good one.
There's mermaids, like neutral mermaids, and you all have a potential flotation device pillow. That's the full summary of the protection of the protection that you guys conjured up, right?
We're so ready.
Before we left the ship, remember?
What?
We also cast protection spells on the ship before we left. Just keep that in
I actually don't remember that. Could I be reminded so that I can give the ship credit for it? Let me see if I wrote anything down.
I think they were pretty like low tier. Like we just like hardened the strength of the wood a little bit, and like I don't remember. There were like small minor things that we did to like reinforce the structure.
Can anyone give me anything more concrete?
No, I don't remember this.
I remember talking about it, but I don't remember anyone actually doing anything.
Yeah, I thought intern meant like threw Stan off like immediately after like, during this conversation.
Oh wait, you were too busy murdering.
I think there was definitely a moment when like people were talking about ideas of reinforcing the ship, but I don't think anything happened. So all you have is this. And honestly, the plus 20 Anthro Cannon warship girls, like, even though that was the only thing that really worked out, that's like, I don't know, it could have gone like worse, even if like that's like you have one really powerful thing. Okay, so you now see the things approaching, the flying things approaching you they look like they're they look like very oddly similar to what is on your flag.
What?
Oh,
Falcons?
no.
They're falcons with horns.
But the horns are beaks?
That the horns are beaks.
Well,
And
surely
they're like,
they'll recognize this ship as home and friendly and won't fuck with it.
make everyone make a perception check, but everyone can now see. I'm just gonna reveal some. That there's like a giant, like dragon head coming out of the water.
What?
This is annoying.
It's a case of the freaking Mondays right there, folks.
I think the executives want us to fail, so maybe we should just embrace it.
Can you guys see that?
I just
It
want
is-
to take a selfie with the dragon and the mermaids now.
It's a like black and teal dragon.
Dragon picture.
One second, I'm trying to grab a beer to the fridge again. Okay, what are these perceptions going?
Stan rolled really high.
Stan rolled really high. Stan, can you also make a will check?
Yes, and amount post. That is my will check.
And with the drag. Hashtag Mondays. So, Andrew and Stan, this is not for the rest of the party to know yet, so you guys can't act on this round. But there is something. They're illusions.
Oh,
What?
The things that are coming at the eagles in the sky are illusions. None of the rest of you were able to perceive that. Stan, however, you don't like you see that they're illusions, but your like brain's still having a hard time accepting that. Like you're still feeling like the fear as these monsters approach.
yeah. Is the dragon also an illusion?
Make another perception check.
Maybe.
No. As far as you can tell.
That's a 5.
Also, Stan, again, this is not information for everybody, so it would have to be communicated by Stan, any of this, the fact that the falcons are illusions. But you thought you heard something below deck.
Well, okay, is there time for me to alert everyone, or is it?
Let's let's make a combat order now. Like everyone, like we'll do like an initiative roll. If you have an athletics, you can add. If you have athletics or will, you can add that to your roll right now. Photo of mermaids in the water. They may be hot, but these mermaids aren't going to help us out in the jam. Typical. Hashtag dating sucks. Hashtag Tinder horror stories. Make sure to put these posts in the mount account, guys. There's some real social media gold happening, as always, here on Bother Pasha.
I'm just trying to figure out my will. So I add like will to the athletics.
It's just, so roll a d20. If you have a will bonus or an athletics bonus, you can add it.
Okay, I do not. I have the negative.
Yeah, so just make a normal roll here.
Oh, you don't have to subtract, do you? Oh, Johnny.
Sorry?
I don't think you have to subtract.
Oh, because I have bad athletics. So
No. Yeah, it was more. You can take a bonus if you want. All right, so
okay.
Cashew has 17. I guess I'm gonna make this one roll as well. The whole. Okay. Right, so we got Cat. Has everyone rolled so far? Do we have Stan?
Yeah, I got a 6.
Oh, you rolled first. Gotcha. I see. Okay. All right. So it looks like we got Cashew first. Cashew. And after the 17 is actually it's Curse with 10. And then Schmidt with 8. Am I right? And then Mystery with 5, and no, sorry, it's Stan, then Mystery, and then Johnny. So Cashew, it is your turn. So yeah, Stan, you can't communicate anything until your turn. So 3 interns before you have to act without any knowledge of anything happening downstairs or anything about illusions.
I would like to, those things are like coming to attack us from the sky, right? They sure look like it. Could I make a security check to create a big net?
Yeah. How big a net? What do you want us to do?
Maybe I could turn our sail into a net instead.
Hoping to like catch these birds?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, are these birds gonna fly into the net just because it exists?
Well, the sail
Net
is very
exists. Bird fly. Yeah, but they like have control over their flight. Like, if I was flying towards a ship and saw a big 50-foot by 50-foot net, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'll just fly straight into it.
You haven't spent enough time with birds.
That's true.
And they're always flying into total glass panes. What if they actually saw a net? Wouldn't they just actually just dive bomb that? It looks way softer.
I'm just gonna say these birds are coming for you.
Mm.
I'm controlling them to make them do that, and I'm not going to make them fly into a net if it's nothing other than just a square of net that exists.
Okay,
that is not a good enough trap.
I want to set our security to inflate our suits so that they provide cushion and to put our bubble helmets on. That they our suits kind of inflate with air and the bubble closes over our face.
All right, make a security check.
Nice.
All right, so everyone in the party, your suits inflate. Yeah, these things would definitely float. And yeah, you have a bubble sealed over your thing, providing you protection from drowning. However, everyone takes a -5 to any athletics checks while these suits are inflated.
No.
Like, why? Like, how would that?
Like, I was only imagining a little bit inflated. Like,
Just picture you're wearing a coverall right now and inflated. Would you be able to move very well?
I mean, get those like inflatable suits.
And they prevent you from moving. Well, I mean, Kat, it's your spell. You rolled a 19. I want you to accomplish your objective. I feel like part of it was short-sighted, but I don't want to, like, if you were intending something specific that I'm not accurately describing, I don't want to force that on you.
I guess I was thinking like it would we have like it's not like inflated air to skin like that. Again, this idea of like padding.
You gotta just accept the consequences.
But we can be in.
I mean, I do want to offer Kat a chance to describe like her idea well enough that I don't want to be unfair.
She said suits bubbling up. I think this accurately represents.
I'd say a -4 on athletics check.
Okay, I'll do minus or fine. Yeah, I'll think about my security check next time.
But no one will drown if their suits are inflated and their bubbles are intact.
Not even the mermaids trying
I
to
like. Also hilarious is the idea that this like actually wait, I'm gonna make one more roll. Like, Kat, you're like assuming like, oh, we're all gonna die. I'm just gonna like I'm gonna impair us to make sure we don't die. Where would 15 go? That would be the second thing to go, right? Kirsch rolled a 10. So yeah, I'm gonna put Okay, so right after your guys' suits inflate, probably some of you are kind of annoyed by that, but
we look bigger now.
Yeah, you do. You do look bigger. You look closer to your original size.
Feeling like David Byrne.
The ship, the Anthro Cannon warship girl, suddenly fires her cannons. You hear 4 blasts.
Whoa.
The first 2 shots are at the flying falcons, and they miss. And the second 2 shots are at the dragon that's approaching you. Everyone gets to make a perception check again.
Oh, damn.
0. Stan gets a 0.
Whoa.
Big 0. All right, no one sees shit. Intern Curse, it's your turn.
Oh shit. So what can I do that'll actually be useful this time? So I
Take
guess
selfies. It's always useful to make content, remember.
yeah, it's true. Also, if they're like illusions, can they actually hurt us?
You don't know anything about illusions right now, so don't factor that into your decision.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I was a little confused by that. So I will react as if they are real and we're in danger. Maybe Maybe I can like cast a virus of like a sexy girl dragon to distract the dragon coming at us.
You're gonna conjure another virus?
Yeah.
Better if it's a distraction.
Hologram would be way better, but virus is, offers the element of total chaos.
Okay, I'll do a hologram.
Just always remember with a virus, like, yes, it could totally work and be very effective, but if it doesn't work, it could very much hurt you way more than it hurts your enemies.
It's part of my identity as intern curse, though. I just like can't.
I'm not trying to discourage you. Like, you do whatever you feel is true to your character.
But I've already summoned some nasty mermaid viruses, so I'm gonna do a hologram of like a sexy girl dragon. Ideally, if it goes according to plan, she's gonna have like the bow on her hair, like in cartoons, so she's a girl, and like the big eyelashes.
Okay.
So, oh damn.
So you see on the other side of the ship a second. You guys are crazy. A second. You guys are just so crazy. You guys just do crazy stuff. A second. A dragon emerges from the other side of the ship, and it has like a bow on it, but the bow is like ragged and scary. And actually, this dragon is like a Draco Lich. It's like a skull of a dragon with like rotting flesh and fabric coming off of it, but you can still see the bow somewhat intact, just enough to know it's a bow. It's now on the other side of your ship, so you're now between two dragons. Way to go, guys! It's Intern Schmidt's turn.
But it's just like a hologram. Also, maybe.
No, I thought you said it was a virus.
No, I rolled for a hologram.
Yeah, she
Oh, okay. Take back everything I just said. Then I was very much describing a virus scenario.
So, yeah.
I think you just like you are only able to maintain the hologram for a few moments. Like you guys see a flicker of what Intern Curse intended, and then it disappears.
Okay.
Schmidt, it's your turn.
So
I think it's good that it wasn't a virus, though. That thing would have tried to destroy your ship.
Yeah.
good lesson for Stan.
And eaten
Yeah.
mermaids just for fun. And maybe
Yeah.
maybe attacked the cannon warship girl.
Don't touch her. So I'm actually gonna make a post for my turn. It's a video post, just to add for a dramatic. Like I didn't roll very high, so.
So you grab the camera and tripod from Jonathan,
Mhm.
or you have your camera already. You grab the tripod from Jonathan, and Jonathan, you're okay with her grabbing it from you. You don't try to stop her.
No. I wasn't using it because the last thing I had done was trying to code something.
Oh, so it's just sitting there. So intern Schmidt, yeah, you grab the tripod, slow zoom in on birds, then a blurry shot that focuses on the dragon. Mountain, help us. I never got to climb you. Hashtag our last parade. Hashtag follow for follow. I like this, Maya, you're really good at writing surprising hashtags. Like the first hashtag prepares me to feel a certain way, and the second hashtag just really comes out of nowhere, and I'm like really jerked around by it. Okay, so you make a mount, but you want to add like a brand mutation check to that,
Sure.
and then when you record that mount post in mount, add the brand mutation check to it. We keep
Do I have
forgetting
like
to do
a
that.
plus something for that?
Yeah, you've got a +2 on brand mutation, I believe.
Sick. Okay.
So put that in with +15 when you put it in mount.
Okay.
And Stan, it is now your turn, and you've got crucial information.
Yeah. Hey everyone, those birds aren't real. Don't worry about it. I'm going to run downstairs really quickly. And then I'm going to run downstairs really quickly.
All right.
Down the hatch?
Yeah. Just do I'd like to see what's going on down there.
Okay, one sec. I've got to bring up the other map of the lower deck. I think I'm just going to, instead of bringing in the lower deck on this, I'm just going to describe it. But so, someone went down on the lower deck, right? Or have none of you done that?
Dan did, didn't he?
Or Esther, or who Stan, because then he was like, because he wanted to make something a virus that helped Ro, but then Stan was like, oh, actually, there's something here.
Right. So Stan, you've been down there before.
Yeah.
So there's like 4 beige humanoid figures rowing the boat, and a section of. Wait, I've got a drawn map of this. 1, 2, 6, really large, crates of product that you guys are transporting. So, you can see downstairs there are 2 interns that were not there before. They have. You can't see their faces because their faces just look like cubes. Roll a perception check.
All of us?
No, that's
Stan.
-2. So
Okay,
should
so
be 2.
never mind. You don't notice anything specific about these interns. There's 2 interns down there. They both have their phones out. You remember that there were 6 crates of product, and these crates are they're big. They're 10 feet by 10 feet. They're large, 10 feet by 10 feet by 10 feet, big cubes. One of them is gone.
That's
and
not good.
I'm just gonna quickly. I need to bring up their stats. Yeah, one of your crates is gone, and we make 2 perception rolls here. And one of the interns notices you have come down the stairs. I guess I'm gonna maybe end your turn there, and sorry, go ahead.
I haven't cast a spell or anything. I've just moved. Would I be able to?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to change the brand of one of them to be really detestable by the other one, hopefully causing them to fight.
So there's the only way you can distinguish these 2 interns right now is that one of them has noticed you and the other one has not.
Okay, I'll change the brand of the one who has noticed, or the brand of the one who has not noticed me to attract the ire of the one who has.
So you want to change the emotion of their brand to detestable, the detestation.
Yeah, detestation to the point that you ever meet someone that you're seeing next to them, you get really mad at them just for existing.
Yeah. To the point the point where I might betray them and hit them. I don't know if I've quite felt that.
That totally normal emotion where you just want to murder someone that's next to you for no reason, right, Schmidt?
I might
just throwing you under the bus.
I might want to if I were you, I would be you might make it a brand oh, this person's trying to kill you or something like that. I feel like if you just change their brand to detestable, the other intern sure might hate them and you might hate them, but it might not compel them to act. So I would maybe go one step more extreme.
Okay, so yeah, I'm changing the brand of the one that hasn't noticed me to a brand of such vile contemptuousness, just raw, passionate, disturbing. I want the other person to be disturbed to the point of acting on violence.
The one who has noticed you or hasn't?
The one who hasn't noticed me.
You want to change their brand?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, make a brand mutation roll. 14. Your spell does not have an effect.
Okay, I'm just gonna yell at them, like, ah!
All right, it is now. Oh, it's now their turn, not Johnny's turn, but their turn. The intern who sees you, yells out, "We got company." The other cube-headed intern looks over at you, Stan. You can definitely tell that one's a man and one's a woman. I'm just gonna give you. I just want to let you guys know that intern Marcosaurus is now in the building. From someone who watched the show last week.
I remember good old intern Marcosaurus.
Intern Marcosaurus is here. Is queer. Is under control. So what happened?
Also, we have intern DJ Mega Hammer.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa, is that a reference to me?
Intern DJ Mega Hammer. That's such a great name. Okay, I've got to quickly rename one of the interns to intern DJ Mega Hammer. Intern 3 is now intern DJ Mega Hammer, aka Donovan. Hey Donovan, and welcome into the game. You are not quite here yet, but you are nearby. Intern Stan, you see both of them. One of them casts a spell, and all of a sudden both of them are holding small, like medium-sized clubs or like sticks with some sort of like the end of the stick seems like it looks like a human's head, like a small human, like a figure, like a carved figure. They're like they have weapons now. I guess let's just leave it at that. And the other one puts a spell into her phone, and a wall appears in front of you. And the wall is like 18 feet long in front of you, blocking you from getting to them. And make a perception check, intern Stan. Yeah, never mind. I can't tell you anything about that wall. You just see a wall in front of you. It'll take you some time to circumnavigate. Actually, no way. That if it's an 18-foot wall, it completely walls you off from them.
Well, I guess that
there's no way to
that conflict.
Well, you just might need to get creative on the next one. It's now intern Johnny's turn.
Okay, I have a mount. I'm just gonna make this mount post.
Like when you guys get like in intense combat and just make posts on social media, that's just like real life. I like wake up and face crippling anxiety, and I just go like load up Instagram.
I check Instagram before I even pee when I wake up. So.
Yeah, that's just like they say in the Social Dilemma. Do you wake up and check your phone, or do you wake up and pee? There's two kinds of humans in this world: peers and phone checkers.
Right, I got that social influence Netflix thing.
Yeah. The birds are a lie. Some are saying holograms. This isn't the first time false flyers have been used as a false flag. Hashtag 9/11. Hashtag holographic planes. Hashtag 7 World Trade Center. Hashtag Pentagon. Okay, is that your turn, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pee, and then it's gonna be Cashew's turn.
I miss when my brand was Bush caused 9/11. That's a fun brand.
You can get it back someday.
Yeah, I want that brand back.
Yeah, I just started enjoying it. Indulging in it, rather.
I think my brand is just like productive now or something.
Mindfulness. I thought we shared the same.
Yeah, it's mindfulness. You're right. Yeah. I should meditate more often in this game. Or make some mindful social media posts.
That would be a funny thing for you to do during a turn, is just meditate.
Yeah.
Maybe you get like a superpower from meditating, though.
Mm-hmm. Like maybe, yeah, I could maybe like affect the world.
Mm-hmm.
Even something simple like meditating for a turn gives you a bonus the next turn or something like that is nice. As you could call it like a mindfulness bonus. You'll just get a bonus on your next roll.
Nice. Yeah. It's like could be my go-to move during combat is meditating.
Yeah, it's like you're like a Super Saiyan and you have to like charge up. So you're like go and you're like.
The person DJ Megahammer helped me make this like helicopter jazz song for the helicopter video game we made.
Can you find it?
Really?
No, I'm just gonna put on more helicopter jazz in the background.
This
in his
is
honor.
Sim1, purveyor of music,
Nice.
provider of ads, an official emergency
there's some
frequency
like
in this and many other
James
cities.
Making Games is like offering some like game design grant for like emerging designers who are marginalized. I was thinking about applying for it.
Yeah, you should.
The deadline's like, I just noticed it because I've been so busy with moving, and the deadline's on the 1st and I don't have an idea yet.
They just
so.
extended one of their deadlines, so maybe they extended this one too.
Oh.
Damage Lab? Is it Damage Lab or is it?
Yeah, Damage Camp. Could I you guys for advice if I apply? Because I don't have a lot of game design experience. I have a little bit, but not a lot. So.
I think lots of people do that one without a lot of.
Yeah.
I think you can
That
just
one's
do it.
like a it's like a boot camp sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's reassuring because I kept thinking I shouldn't apply because I'm like, they're not going to accept me. I haven't done enough. So that's like nice to know.
Yeah, if you just have like, I don't know I wonder what the application is like. I feel like if you just have a good idea or something, so just like give them like come up with a good weird idea.
That one is like that damage camp. It's like it'll run you through a bunch of things that are kind of geared at people who want to apply to funding.
Yeah.
Like through the Ontario Creates, and then what it allows you to do is it allows you to, if you go through that, it allows you to bypass or it allows you to like fast track, I guess, the sort of like 3 years of it being a professional game development experience because it's
Wow.
intended to get more people.
Okay, what's up? Do you guys have like a really cool plan by now? Have you guys just been making like amazing plans the whole time I've been gone? Like, wow, you're now gonna totally murk my dragon, falcon, thief, espionage mission that I've set on you. You guys are so ready. You've had all this time to prepare, and now you're just gonna freaking destroy me.
They're
And-
helping me become a game designer.
in real life? Ew.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I hate when people talk about IRL.
No,
It's
in the game. I'm just joking.
Okay, well, now I'm interested.
Yeah.
Guys, teaching intern curse to code is a lie. Some are saying holograms. This isn't the first time false flyers have been used as a false flag. Hashtag 9/11. Hashtag holographic planes. Hashtag 7 World Trade Center. Hashtag Pentagon. Why hashtag 7 World Trade
Yeah, I was
Center?
just wondering
Because that's the third building that went down in New York. That there no plane hit it, and they say that it was just like rubble falling from the other buildings hit it and caused it to fall down. But like the majority of the things that were destroyed in that building were just CIA files. Like it was just a building full of computers that belonged to the CIA, pretty much.
That's
Damn.
Yeah,
I hate it when that happens.
yeah.
I hate it when that happens. Cashew, it's your turn.
Yeah, so I know that I know birds are a false flag now, so I'm going to try to
Yeah, fair. Yes. I don't know. It's still like a. So like, this is just a picture of a dragon that I dragged in here the last second and scaled up as large as I could. But it's just the head of a dragon, and it's 5 times the size of your ship.
Oh, okay, so it's very credible.
Yeah.
Alright, so I would like to set an offensive security check that will the other people got clubs and things, so can I just like send them a spicy security check that will attack it?
You don't know anything about what's happening below deck, Cat.
But I was just saying, trying to be in the world of logic, what type
Yeah.
of defensive can this security check be? Just a zap.
So you could try to give yourself some sort of weapon. You could also try to give your entire party weapons. It would just scale the difficulty of the check.
Oh,
Like, let's say you like roll a you like if you want to give yourself a stick that hurts people, probably a 10 would do it. If you want to give your whole party sticks that hurt people, I'd probably be looking at like a 15 or 16.
can I give the anthrovirus boat a buff or something?
I mean, do you need to? She has like 5 cannons. She has 4 cannons that are like. I think you need a lot more help than she does. She's fine.
Okay, I will conjure myself a great spear.
Also, just remember, anything that you guys do, like your suits are like inflated and you're just like running around like dumb-looking babies.
Typing on our phones like this.
Like Stan running down the stairs like.
Probably how they knew he was coming.
What?
That's probably how they knew he was coming.
Sorry, Kat, you said you wanted to summon a sphere?
A big spear. A big spear
Okay, yeah.
to poke things with. I don't know.
Ugh, you don't quite manage a sphere. You like, you can't. You get like a little stick that doesn't look like it could hurt people.
Sorry.
Do you want to move anywhere, or is your turn done?
I'll move. Well, I'm very close to a dragon. I'll move down. I'll move a bit away from the edge, and like more towards the hatch if someone will me to like the other side of the ship.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I have an idea for my turn. I don't know when it is yet.
It's coming up in 1 second. The boat's going. The boat's actually kind of your guys' saving grace right now. This boat, Anther Cannon Warship Tree Girl.
Yeah, someone should do a post about her.
Oh, true.
Maybe that's what you could do, Schmidt.
So once again, the Tree Girl's cannons go off. Misses the first illusion falcon. The second one hits it, and the illusion flickers off. But you guys see that behind the illusion was a virus, and you know it's a virus if you guys are up on deck because it looks exactly like the virus that your old pal intern Stan summoned in an early adventure that helped him get up the initial ladder that time. So it's like a green devil with wings. So you might imagine they were illusions, but they were like viruses disguised as illusions.
Very complicated.
The other 2 shots seem to just glance off of the dragon and do not affect it. No.
Has anything hit the dragon yet?
Yeah. There's the first 2 shots. On the last round, the first 2 shots hit it. And Curse, it is your turn now.
Shit. Okay, so my plan was to kind of like do a Daenerys Targaryen thing in order to try to like tame the dragon and ride it. But I guess if he's not a dragon, that not actually a dragon, that might not work.
How do you know he's not actually a dragon?
Because I thought you just said we like could see behind the illusion.
No, that was the Falcons.
Oh, so we don't know that.
So the Falcons are definitely viruses disguised as illusions. So they're still real, but they're just like
okay.
The dragon there though, no one knows anything about it.
Okay, yeah. So I want to try to tame the dragon by I guess I could do a hologram to turn myself into Daenerys Targaryen.
First, I want you to make a perception check.
Okay.
Targaryen check.
Perception check to see if there's any other Targaryens in the... Oh no, we just lost intern Curse.
No, she wasn't
The
a
feel-
Targaryen.
She failed her Targaryen check.
But she able to roll. In death, she makes great perception rolls. Now we have to wait for her to come back. Intern Curse, come back. Oh, you're back.
Sorry about that. I rolled a 21 on my perception check. Oh, no, I got that. Sick.
So, you see the dragon's an illusion.
Okay. Do I see what's behind the illusion?
Make a will check right now.
Okay, so just
you could make an illusion check to dispel the hologram. Sorry, you could make a hologram check trying to dispel the hologram.
That sounds like a good idea, even though Daenerys Targaryen's funnier. I might do the dispel check.
You could act like Daenerys Targaryen while you do it.
Right, okay. So I'm gonna... What's the spell I need to use to dispel it again?
Just hologramming, it would just... And you're just gonna call it, like, dispel hologram.
Okay. So as I dispel it, I'm going to, like, I don't know, what would Daenerys Targaryen say? Oh, shit.
You aren't able to dispel it, but you could, tell your friends that it's not real.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you that it's not real, and be like, that is one of my children. You may not harm him. He's just hungry right now.
I'm just gonna start adding hashtag Daenerys to any social media post to make just nice selfies. Hashtag Daenerys.
Yeah, maybe I'll do a mount post actually.
Schmidt.
Yes.
What's up?
Okay, so I have a post. First thing I wanted to do before I make the post is I just wanted to check in on the canon anthro tree woman, and I'm just like, hey, are you doing okay? How are you doing?
She gives you she's killing it. She's like doing what she was born to do.
Right, I just wanted to be respectful and check in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post this right now.
Yeah. My eyes were closed. I heard boom, 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 boom. I opened by my eyes.
No!
And I saw a large woman lead tree-like silhouette from behind.
You have to read it epically. Read it.
Okay. My eyes were closed. I heard boom, boom,
Good.
boom, boom. I opened by eyes.
No.
And I saw a large womanly tree-like silhouette from behind. I platonically appreciated her form. She is what stands between us and the storm. Hashtag she who cuts the sea. But also, let's just try it. I heard boom, 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 boom. I opened by eyes. I saw a large womanly tree-like silhouette from behind. I platonically appreciate her form. She is what stands between us and the storm.
Between us and the storm.
And another mount post, my beautiful child is hungry again. He is just being himself, a wild, ferocious animal, and anyone who harms him shall feel my wrath. Any Tinder dates want to go on a dragon ride with me? Hashtag Daenerys. Hashtag single and ready to mingle. Schmidt, do you want to also take like some sort of offensive action?
Oh yeah, I did. Well, I wanted to, since I'm the captain, I wanted to actually just steer the ship away from this dragon.
Yeah, I mean, it's been assuming you've been moving away from it the whole time.
Oh, there's something I can do maneuver-wise that we haven't done?
Yeah, I mean, like once ships are close together like that ship's already faster than yours, so I don't see what you could possibly do in terms of steering to get away from it.
Okay, cool.
You also know it's not a dragon now.
Right. Okay, well, maybe I just ask everybody how they're doing, then. How's everyone doing?
Really like my dragon child. Feeling protective over my dragon child.
All right, intern Stan, you were staring at a wall. Make another perception check, Stan. The wall's an illusion.
Okay. I'm going to charge through the wall and attempt to tackle one of the cubed interns.
You're gonna have to make a will check to like charge through the wall to like believe you. Just good enough, I guess.
Okay.
You charge through it a little bit cowardly. You get to the other side of the wall, but you aren't able to like. Your brain was half convinced that you were going to hit the wall, so you kind of closed your eyes and were like,
So I can't lead into a like thing.
Well, you can do something else right now, but I'm not going to give you any momentum.
Yeah, I'd like to jump at one of the interns and try to grab for their phone.
Okay, make an athletics check -4.
Ooh. Okay, so 10. Sure am glad to be inflated.
No.
We're so cute.
He does not allow it. It's now their turn, and he tries to hit you with his cudgel.
I bet he does. Try to hit me with the cudgel.
Oof. He hits you with cudgel.
Does the fact that the suit is inflated do anything?
Yeah, it's padded.
Yeah.
He only does 2 damage. I mean, that's a lot considering what's your HP, like 6?
Yeah. It's about a third of my life.
But
He hits.
so fluffy and inflated.
Not anymore. He's not. Your fluffy suit is gone. You no longer have the athletics impediment, but you also no longer are safe from drowning. It pops your suit, which is now looking a little bit saggy. The other one, actually, oh wait, the other one can't use a teleportation spell. Ian, that was dumb of you.
Yeah, Ian.
Ah, crap, the other one doesn't. The other one does not know what to do. I guess is going to just try to attack you.
Great.
And swing and a miss, but they're both trying to hit you with their scary looking sticks. Also, Stan, scary, maybe creepy thing you notice, and this is like, don't read too much into this, but the shape on the end of their like sticks looks just like your face.
Oh my god.
Great.
You have no idea why. But they're like long black staffs, or like short black stabs with little figure heads at the end of them, and they look like intern Stan.
You're either explicitly pro Stan or explicitly anti Stan. Hard to say.
Maybe, yeah. And Johnny, it's your turn.
Are you pro Stan or anti Stan? I wanted to try something for fun. Maybe like I don't really have any good. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So I wanted to target my gravity spell at the dragon.
With a really large target. You know it's
sorry.
not a dragon. You don't know what it is.
Not the dragon. The demons that are illusioning. Or wait, do I still think that they are just an illusion?
Make a will save.
Set.
I'm just gonna put them on the thing so that we have a. Wait, has Intern Curse just been on the front of the ship this whole time?
Yeah.
Intern Stan, I'm putting you right here. You're downstairs. I'm just gonna take you off. You know that they're not. Well, one of them actually just looks like a demon. The other one still looks like an eagle. You know that that's an illusion. Kind of doesn't really matter that you can't see through it right now, because they are real behind their illusion. So it's not like dispelling the illusion does anything.
How are they flying?
Well, the demons have wings.
Okay.
Like they're little green demons with wings.
So I just want to try to increase their mass a whole bunch. That's like a property of an object, and I can
Want to increase their mass?
They're gonna be more dangerous.
Like make them heavier.
They're on your ship right now.
Oh, they're not flying anymore.
They're still floating, but they're like, a couple feet off the ground at this point.
Well then, maybe I can use them to. Okay, I wanted to try to use this function.
The gravity spell?
The what?
No, sorry, keep going.
I wanted to generate some noise in the form of particulates in the air, so like a smoke screen, but generated through this. I have this noise function here.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at Kat's drawing. It just popped up. I can't focus on what you're saying. Sorry. You have. Sorry, keep saying what you're saying, Jonathan. I'm focused again.
So I'm just going to use this noise function.
What the fuck? What was that?
So that's the function for generating Perlin noise, and you just have to iterate through points in space, and then it generates a color value between white and black for that point of space. So that's just a way to create a smoke screen, sort of fog that would sort of look like. I'll drop the. It just looks like static noise, but it's a specific sort of static noise.
You're trying to create fog.
Yeah.
Perlin fog.
Perlin noise.
Looks really good.
Fog, designed after the algorithm created by Ken Perlin in 1985.
That's really funny.
All right, make a code check, Jonathan. As much as all these numbers are very impressive. Like, don't roll a 2. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I want you to accomplish what you set out to do.
So it's like, yeah, creates this fog where it's like, just sort of like the air itself modulates between either being transparent to being totally black. So it's like a fog, but imagine if fog went all the way to black in some parts of the fog. Can you imagine what I'm like? Here, I'll just when I send this small image in the Facebook chat, it'll make more sense. So then it would just make it hard for everyone to see.
Okay. Maybe possibly setting up a possible route of escape? Is that the idea? Or are you just being pure chaos right now?
Well,
as you guys are wont to do.
I just wanted to try something, really.
I just had a cool idea.
Generate some noise. I had a noise function that I hadn't tried yet. But maybe now I can like hide in the noise.
Okay, so no one can see anything now. Now, would this fog penetrate the lower deck of the ship, or would it be blocked out by the walls of the ship?
Well, the way it... Okay, so maybe there's a way we can figure it out. So the way you generate Perlin noise is you feed it coordinates in space, and then it gives you back a value for that coordinate. So like, and that value gradiates between spaces. So like, if there's a really dark space, everywhere close to it will be like darker and then get lighter as it might move to a lighter space. So I would be able to generate, it wouldn't be blocked because it's not a material thing. It would more be like, how large of a cube could I calculate all the points within? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, I mean, like, imagine the ship that you're on as being also made out of code. Mm-hmm. And the floors of the ship serve as, like, very basic barriers against code. Do you think that this code would penetrate those barriers?
Or what if, I feel like code we could instead have it operate in just like a definite radius around you that has to do with maybe how much computing power your phone could do at once or something, where it can only, because if to increase it, you're just feeding more points through or maybe it would take longer to do because to increase a function like this, you're just feeding the program more points in space, which therefore like take more time or more computing power. But I don't think it would be stopped by a floor. It would just be stopped by the range of the computation that I can make, the amount of computing that I can do in a finite amount of time.
Right, with a roll of 17.
Yeah. So it would be a ranged spell that is like not block, not physical, but like in an object, in a
yeah, I mean, it sounds like what you're saying is that, like, you know, if you imagine this code fog as real fog, it wouldn't be blocked by a wall.
And it would be in a sphere. I would have a radius around me in which I could cast it, producing like a sphere of noise around me.
Okay, so I'm just going to say that everyone's blind. And it includes Stan and your assailants are now completely blind. And it's Cashew's turn.
But I can't see anything.
You really can't.
Can I cast an IP spell on that boat that I saw a while ago? Like just to try to remember or know what think about what that could have been.
Cast on what?
The boat that we saw pass, the shot with flare.
Oh, sure.
Can I see anybody on
No, but your IP spell just told you that it was someone that you've met before. That's it. If you had rolled any higher, I'd give you like at least one more piece of information. But do you do anything else? Or I guess you're just blind, eh?
I could like crawl my hands and knees towards the hatch.
Yeah. Curse.
I'd like to do that. Crawl on my
Okay.
hands and knees, see if because I don't know if it's foggy down there yet.
Yeah, make a perception check still. It's not an eye perception check, but you're feeling with your hands and knees and it's not that you perceived wrong, but you forgot where you were when you walked in the wrong direction. So you're a little bit further away from the hatch, feeling around, thinking you're close to it. I guess the boat can't really see now either, but you hear 4 cannon shots go off.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. She can't see.
Do this.
I would say it would go in a 17-foot, maybe, or 17 meter. Maybe 17 could be the range that it's around.
Because you rolled a 17.
Mm-hmm.
15. Okay, never mind. Okay, so so just you are blind. No one on the other ship is blind.
Like the boat lady's not
The
blind.
boat isn't either. Okay,
Wait, is the dragon another ship? Sorry, is that what... I know it's an illusion, but is it another ship? Is that what you just
You don't know what it is.
Oh.
You guys can't see. It doesn't really matter. You guys can't see what happens with those cannon shots, anyways. You just hear 4 cannons go off.
Boom, boom,
As you-
boom, boom.
I feel like you guys are only capable of like creating chaos, not like coming up with like a good defensive or offensive plan. It's like we will Ian, you will give us a situation and we will fuck it up. We will do all sorts of fucked up things. It might hurt us. It might hurt you. We don't care.
That's what makes us good at social media, though.
And we will make some fun posts about it. And we will go to our graves. All right, blindies. It is intern Curse's turn. Let's see if you're... Where's intern Johnny right now?
Next to
Right
Schmidt.
there. So, yeah, but it's Curse's turn. So, 5, 10, 15. Intern Curse, you can't see the ship, but you can see ahead of the ship, if that matters. I'm going to actually, intern Johnny, I'm going to put a little aura around you. A 17-foot aura.
Yeah.
And make it gray. That's not visible enough, so I'm going to make it... Oops. Intern Johnny.
Johnny Fog.
Make it red. Okay, so actually, intern Curse, you're out of the fog.
Oh, okay, so I can see now?
Yeah, but you can, but like you look back at the ship and it's completely covered in fog from your vantage point.
Okay.
Actually, an intern Stan, you're not covered in fog. So intern Stan, I'm going to put your enemies on the map, even though I'm not going to. You're going to have to imagine it. So everyone else, the figures I'm about to put on the.
They're downstairs. Whoa.
Yeah, guys. If any of the rest of you were down there without a bad check of understand, you'd recognize the body of intern Clutch.
The dead body?
Wait, which one's intern Clutch? Was they the hot one?
That was a hot one, yeah.
Oh no!
No, but not dead, right? Just she's one of the oarsmen?
I don't know. No, it's one of the ones beating intern Stan with clubs with his own face on them.
That's so scary.
It is intern Curse's turn, yeah.
Well, maybe I should try to like check out intern Clutch and see if she's okay.
You don't know anything about intern Clutch being.
Oh, sorry, because she's with Stan.
Yeah, they're on the lower deck.
Sorry about that. So can I look ahead and see what's up?
You don't. Perception check.
Yeah. Great.
Honestly, this is kind of, guys, this is like an experiment for me to see what, idea of combat looks like in this game. All right, you got an 18. So, two things. You can see in the far distance a bad stand canoe.
Oh no.
Getting further away from you, like going off into the distance.
So not coming towards us.
No. You can also look back and see through. Actually, make a will save now.
Not good, I guess.
Like, there's a flicker. For a flicker, you think you can see a ship inside of the dragon, but you still see the dragon.
I'm gonna shout back. I think there might be a ship inside the dragon, and there's a ship of bad stands retreating in the distance.
Can we hear it with a purling noise?
Just visual noise.
Yeah, no audio noise, thankfully. Yeah, this is very Jonathan. You just created in Bodra Plaja obscuring mist through code. It is now Intern Schmidt's turn. Intern Schmidt, you are deep in this fog, and you don't know why, but you think it's probably Intern Johnny's fault.
Okay. The creatures that are almost landed on the ship, are they still here?
You think so, but you can't see them. It sounds like in this fog you couldn't even see like a foot in front of your face, right? Like you're just completely lost in the fog.
Okay, can I make some sort of bubble around me so that I can see clearly? Or no, maybe I'll get special hologram glasses so I can see through the fog.
I don't think the hologram would do anything. Like,
okay.
Like the hologram's about illusion.
Yeah, you're right.
Trying to see through the fog, you could like. The fog is made of code, so you can make a code spell. You could make some sort of. Yeah, you could like try to get rid of the code using a code spell. You could try to use some sort of security spell to protect you from the code.
I'm gonna try and get rid
or
of
you could try to you could conjure Milady Vapors who could guide you out of it, because that's her whole thing.
Well, I'm gonna conjure her because it's not even. I don't even have to roll for that.
Yeah. So you feel a hand grab yours.
Hey.
I can delete your cage, right?
Yeah.
She's not in a cage. So Intern Schmidt, you feel you brush by bodies, but you have a chance, and all of a sudden you find yourself falling, and you go down, and you are now behind Intern Stan, who is getting beaten by people with clubs.
Okay.
And you would immediately recognize the body of Intern Clutch. You don't know the other person. You don't see the faces because they have like bricks around their faces, just like they have like cubes for heads.
Mm-hmm.
But you being the perv that you are, Intern Schmidt, you would be able to easily recognize Intern Clutch.
Definitely.
Yeah, from the neck down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that waist to hip ratio.
Yeah, you don't just forget a hip to waist ratio like that.
I would never. Even if my lady's like right next to me, it's platonic appreciation.
You see like a thigh gap in an intern coverall, and you don't forget that.
All right. Well, I gotta help help out my buddy. I think this could also help him feel more secure with me. So I get in there and try and protect Stan from the fight that's happening.
I don't think you can take another action on this turn. Like, you've already conjured Milady Green Vapors and gotten down there, but you are now firmly in that action.
Okay, well, I'm here for you, buddy.
It's Stan's turn.
Okay. Guess I'd like to swing a punch.
I'm just gonna try to punch them. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Well, do you want to punch? There's two people next to you. Which do you want to punch?
I guess the one that isn't Intern Clutch.
Okay, Intern Marcosaurus. Give me roll a. Okay, yeah, you What happens when you like fail miserably at throwing a punch? Like, it's either like punching yourself or like swinging and missing so hard that you fall prone on the ground. I guess I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'll do that one. I'll fall prone and do the big swing wind up.
I'm gonna roll a D2 to decide which one you do. Love critical misses. You punch yourself in the face and you take a point of damage. Like, you go to swing and you just like you go to uppercut and you just like catch your own jaw. I know that sounds unlikely, but you managed to do it. Good job.
And it was poetic justice. And then okay again.
Yeah, I've got to pee one more time, and it's going to be it's going to be their turn when we come back, and then it will be Intern Johnny.
But it's your fault, Stan, for watching so much Three Stooges.
That's true. It's my fault. It's my fault that I'm in this scenario. Thanks, Jonathan.
It's right? Okay for you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, watching funny movies got me attempted murdered.
It wasn't actually murder. You know what's up with us.
The Three Stooges keep bungling into dangerous situations as part of their physical comedy routine.
Can you still hear it?
What would the
yet?
Three Stooges think about Pearl and Noise?
So the Intern Clutch yells at Intern Marcosaurus, "I'll handle these two. You just keep transporting." And Intern Marcosaurus, he's like, "I can't see shit in here," as he moves back into the fog, and you can't see Intern Marcosaurus anymore.
At a time like this.
Intern Clutch, sort of writing off.
Writing off Intern Stan, not even bothering with him.
When you see someone punch themselves in the face and you see someone who hasn't punched themselves in the face, you perceive them as the greater threat by process of elimination. Intern Schmidt, make an athletics check. Yes. Oh, yeah. -4. Sorry, Intern Schmidt.
It's a 0.
-4?
Therefore, it's simple. An easy subtraction.
Yeah. So
a clean nothing.
You take 2 points of damage, and also your suit deflates, so you don't have that penalty anymore.
It's the silver lining.
Actually, you know what, Schmidt and Stan, I want you to each take off 1 point of damage because the inflation cushioned the blow for one hit. So Schmidt, you have 1 point of damage, and Stan, on one of your hits, you have you just give one of your hit points back. And it is now Johnny's turn.
I'm gonna duck down and I want to try to go like hide. Is there? this only goes, the front of the boat only goes up, right? There's no cabin in the front.
No, they're
You made all this you just made this terrible straight.
you're perfectly hidden where you are.
I want to hide better though.
But you can't even see where that is.
Intern Johnny, the little weasel, the little worm. Yeah, no, there is actually there's you.
I would like to try to get to it, even despite the fog. So maybe a perception check.
Yeah, make a perception check.
I'm trying to get away. Who has long
Yeah, you're able to crawl on your hands and knees, and you grasp a door handle, and you're able to get into a cabin, but you can't tell it's a cabin because it's also filled with fog.
I like that the fog moves with me. That seems correct. Yeah, it's like generated in a radius around my phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, like, everyone else can see except for you and Intern Kurtz.
And that one.
But actually, sorry, Jonathan, that is a decision that you can make with the spell. Do you want it to be tied to you or tied to the position you were when you cast it?
Tied to me for now is fine.
Can we throw intern Johnny off the boat?
Yeah, like, if you could throw Intern Johnny onto the other boat, that would be a very powerful tactic.
Like, maybe we could get like our virus to toss him through like her grenade at the other boat.
I mean, I think it would just be so hard for anyone to get a hold of Johnny right now. He's got a 17-foot radius of obscuring mist that penetrates any substance. Like,
I guess that is a good protective shield, at least.
yeah, like, you will never find me unless you do it by luck. I guess you can find it by sound. It doesn't interrupt sound or smell.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
This is like epic level, like, in terms of, like, like animals that have defensive mechanisms to, like, deter predators, like whether it's like a smell or like a shell or like, this is like the fact that you're just slinking away and hiding is like wow, you're really good at warding off predators. Like,
Camo, baby.
anyone who wants to eat this boy is going to have to wade their way through 17 feet of mist. Imagine if skunks just emitted like mist instead of smell.
Perfect.
I want to eat that skunk, but I can't find it.
Special coder mist.
Okay, it's Cashew's turn. Cashew, you can see there's a demon in front of you.
Yeah.
Like, kind of looming, sort of like ape-like with demon wings and little tiny horns.
I'd like to cast try to dispel it, or
So it would be a virus's check.
okay, so that would be a virus. That'd be a virus of 6 streams.
Yeah, and you're going to be dispelling it against the whatever intern cast this virus. Yeah, which you have no idea how powerful they were.
Well, maybe I'll also run it high, but I'm gonna run it down I'm gonna go down into the holes, actually.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, can I run down?
You want me to move you?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you fall down and you're right next to Intern Schmidt, and all of you are now surrounding a thick lady with a brick for a head, or a cube for a head.
And do I see her beating Intern Stan or Intern Schmidt?
She's wielding a weapon, like it, and
Can I cast my contain intern without rolling?
wait, what's contain? Oh, you want to put a little jailer? Yeah. What was that? It was. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm just gonna draw the thing around her, and she'd have to try to get out on her next turn. So, wait, I want to change the color.
It's okay, Stan. I'm here to see that justice is served and we are able to continue your trial at some point.
Thank you, Kasha.
Yeah, we have to have girls night. The punishment must be meted out, or rehabilitation must be meted out.
Okay. Intern Clutch is in a cage. Curse, your turn. You're blind. You're like you don't know what happened, but you just got overcome by mist. Some sort of crazy code mist.
Intern Johnny, why did you blind me with your code?
I can't hear you, nor do you know that it was me who done it.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
you can guess it, maybe.
Seems like something. I'm gonna remark loudly. Don't know who did this. Seems like something Intern Johnny would do.
The maker of the escalator? Are you serious? This may not be what it...
I invented the piano key necktie. You guys hear cannons go off in the distance. I guess there's no interns left to see.
All the interns are hiding.
Yeah.
We're great at battle.
Okay, yeah. Intern Curse, what do you do?
Oh fuck! So I'm blind and I hear cannons going off in the distance.
Yeah. Picture the drama, you know? Very, very, very wartime.
Mermaids! I don't know. Hey, sexy mermaids, come get me.
Make a virus check.
Okay.
There were some bad viruses that you rolled. Nasty mermaid viruses, I believe you called them. But let's see if you can control them.
Oh shit. Great.
Add a +2 to your roll.
Okay, that took me so long. I'm not doing very well with my specialty today.
Doesn't seem you're able to. I mean, you can't see, but you don't see any result of your attempt on the mermaids.
Yeah, I bet they're just like suntanning over there.
Probably.
Sorry, I'm gonna just close my windows.
It is Schmidt's turn.
Okay, I'm going to...
Oh, you can. I guess you can see intern Marcosaurus again because Jonathan moved. So you see him. He's transported another case of. So he's now transported. You had 6 cases when you set off. He's transported 3 of them now, and is trying to transport a 4th.
He's transferring
Okay.
cases?
They're not coffee beans, but yes.
So I'm going to cast a brand mutation on the naughty bad interns. That they all feel like they are 9 months pregnant, and that they shouldn't be doing any of this because they should be like being relaxing and like getting treated, and so carrying something that they couldn't do, they could, but they shouldn't be, and they shouldn't be fighting us because they're in a fragile state.
You're trying to cast a like mass what spell? Like illusion or brand mutation or
maybe like it's an emotion. Maybe I'm altering their emotions.
their emotion becomes 9 months pregnancy? Okay, sure. That sounds like that's an emotion. Yeah. But okay, so if you can cast it on just intern Marcosaurus Rex, just intern Clutch, or everyone around you?
Intern Clutch is already in a cage.
Yeah.
So it's me, Stan, Clutch, Marcosaurus Rex, and then some.
That's great.
And we're all in a closed area.
You can see. Imagine the 5 of you on a deck. You can see it on the map. So I can allow you to affect one target, or you can do an area of effect which would affect everyone.
Would I affect myself as well?
Yes.
And who's carrying the heavy thing?
Marcosaurus.
Marcosaurus has been doing the transporting.
So I'm gonna cast it on Marcosaurus Rex.
Okay, make a brand mutation roll. You have a +2, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. I'm not going to say what happens yet because it's Stan's turn before the other people's turn. But so yeah, Stan, you get to go, and then I'll describe what happens.
Oh geez. I guess I'm going to attempt to wrestle Marcosaurus to the ground, preventing him from transporting that crate.
Okay, it's going to be an opposed roll, athletics roll. Okay, yeah. Oh! Okay. You managed to wrestle Marcosaurus to the ground. Intern Marcosaurus. It's now their turn. Intern Marcosaurus, who's just been tackled to the ground, looks at Intern Clutch and says, "I'm sorry, but I have to protect my baby." Intern Saurus tries their best to squirm away from Stan enough to do anything, cannot escape Stan's grasp, but manages to press something on their phone, and they disappear. I would describe what was happening above the deck of the ship. Actually, I guess I have to make a roll for Intern Clutch to see if she can escape this.
Yeah, like this.
Intern Clutch cannot escape the cell she's in. Marcosaurus is gone. I would describe what was happening above deck, but everyone up there is completely blind. So all you know is that Intern Clutch is now just being like, "What the fuck? Where did you go?" And like banging against her cage and tapping on her phone to no effect. You guys are now out of combat. Well, actually, let's actually get let's just finish turn. So Johnny, you get to go. You're just blind in a cabin. What do you want to do? You don't know anything that's happened. You're just blind in some sort of room that you've never been in before, and very blind. And that's all I can say to you. You're in a cage of your own making. We will wrap up at the conclusion of this, but we'll kind of role play our way out of it. So yeah, Johnny, what do you do?
Oh, sorry, just a second. My cat went in the other room. Sorry, headphones died. I heard you.
Sorry. Sam pooped and I had to clean it up.
Yeah, just a second.
Sam did what?
I fixed it. So I'm just going to make a post on Mount and just typing it up.
I just need to get in my safe cabin and make some social media posts. Can you even make social media posts when you can't see?
I can hold it really.
Can you purposefully like misspell this. Like you're just trying to tap. Hey, Jonathan, type what you want to type, but don't look at the keyboard.
Okay, doing it. Just found this really cool Perlin noise function. Send me a DM if you want me to share it. Hashtag coders. Hashtag dev. Oh, flawlessly executed. No typos at all.
He doesn't need to see. All right, and Cashew, you have a turn. We're gonna end it after Curse, I think. Actually, yeah, we're gonna give the boat and Curse a turn. Then we're gonna end it and role play our way off into the sunset. Can you make some Perlin noise earrings, please? So yeah, Cashew, do you want to do anything?
Yes, I want to confront intern.
Okay, wait. So if we're gonna do that, because I think that's gonna be role play. I just want the boat and Curse to go because they're the only ones who don't know what's going on. And then we'll do the lower deck thing. So we're out of initiative here. The boat's gonna fire again. Okay. Good to know. And Curse, you are just still in Perlin noise. What do you do? The mermaids aren't coming from as far as what you can tell.
Can I summon a Pegasus virus to lift me out of the fog?
You're gonna summon another virus?
Yeah.
Like, this could go really badly. Like, I really need to stress that. Like, the Pegasus virus could just come and kill you.
She can leave you mist, though. Maybe make her just, like, make a hologram that can lead you away.
Hey, yeah, how
It
would
could work out.
sexy succubus?
Oh yeah, I'll just summon sexy selfie succubus.
Yeah, you don't need to roll to do that. Sexy selfie succubus is here. Whoa, what, where am I? I can't see what's going on.
I guess we're both stuck then.
Yeah. I can't even take a selfie.
No, I thought you'd be able to fight the mist because you're the sexy selfie succubus.
Is that you, intern Curse? Like, where am I? Why did you summon me here? I can't see anything. I don't like this.
I want us to be able to see again so we can take some sexy selfies together. Can you make that happen?
No, I don't know. What would I do? Where are we? What is this? I hate this. This is a very stressful environment for sexy selfie succubus. Like, they can't take selfies, which is like the main thing they're programmed to do. They can't even see. It's just like they're gonna have like a panic attack.
That's really stressful.
I'm an evil pizza stand.
Let's go below decks and play that out. Until intern Johnny wants to turn off his purloin noise. Intern Cashew, it was your turn. So what's going on down there?
I'm gonna say, intern Clutch, I know you're in there. What's going on? Did you summon all these viruses onto our boat? Why was your intern friend taking all of our cargo? Are you pirate interns?
Well, I was trying to take your cargo. It didn't work out. Now I'm inside this box. Today's going great.
I saw that you didn't answer my first question about the viruses.
Well, yeah, we were just trying to take your cargo. That was just part of the taking of your cargo. We had a strategy. What do you want me to say?
Why did you have to beat on Stan? And why do you have these creepy cults with his face on them, like they're just for that purpose?
Oh yeah, That is his face. That's a coincidence. We just found this like spell that let us conjure these cool sticks. They're useful in my line of internship. But yeah, they totally have intern Stan's face on it, and he's an intern Stan. So, but it's not personal.
Can I roll a people skills check on that to know whether or not it's personal?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not personal. Like she didn't even think about it until Katju pointed it out.
Oh, that's really funny. Okay, totally get it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a spell. It's called Stan's Cudgel.
Could you teach me Stan's Cudgel?
Yeah.
Look, let me out of this cage, and we'll talk about all kinds of things.
I've fallen for that one too many times.
She was stealing our cargo. What is this cargo? I don't even know what it is.
You're bringing cargo from the chamomile factory to, the loading docks on the other side. We're going to capture that cargo and, sell it off and make lots of cool mount posts about it.
Well,
What do you... It's a pretty basic... I was in it for the mount posts. People, executives love this, pirate shit. It's just it's like a thing to do. I don't really understand your line of questioning. It's...
Well, how do you know that the executives are actually looking at your mount posts?
Oh, good question.
I've figured out ways to find that out.
And
Like
what
what?
are those ways?
I don't really know why I have to answer these questions. I'm going to get out of this cage eventually. I'm going to get off this ship, and I'm just going to go away. What's your incentive for me answering these questions? You've already kind of ruined my day.
Well, we still have two things of cargo left.
You have 3.
3 things of cargo. Well, I don't know. I think that you've worked this hard to get some cargo. Maybe a little more cargo would help you go along the way and tell us about how you get executives to look at your mouth.
My ship is leaving. It's probably gone by now. They've given me up for dead. You're saying you would give me the rest of your cargo in exchange for information? What?
Threaten her.
Retin her?
Is she an intern? We can kill interns, right?
Interns die all the time.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't hear what you said. I just heard retin her.
To threaten her.
Or threaten her. Well, you're there too, intern Schmidt.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
You're just standing there, threaten her. Cashew, you can do it. I don't feel like threatening her, but you can do it.
I don't want to ruin our relationship. That's what Schmidt said. Lady Green Bakers are sour.
Oh yeah, I guess my Lady Green Vapors is there too.
Yeah, all the
Maybe
real.
the Lady Green Vapors can threaten her. I can send evil Pizza Stan after her.
That's a good idea.
So you want to let me out of this cage? I'll tell you whatever.
How evil can we be? How evil can we be?
Intern Schmidt, if you feel like being evil, you should step in and be evil. This conversation. I don't want to let intern clutch out of the cage, but I also can I shake
Okay.
can I shake the cage with my athletic ability? Can I run and run and with my big inflatable suit hit the cage and topple it over and cause her pain?
And cause her what?
Pain, the cage to fall over and cause her pain.
Oh,
I'm just running.
I mean, I don't think you have to push it. I think you could try to control the cage.
Oh yeah.
Make a security check to try to roll it over.
Or or just like pick it up and kind of shake it?
I would try to manipulate the cage using security rather than
It's
physical
smaller.
force.
Okay. Oh, I meant like security, but shake it with security. Like,
Oh, you just want to shake? Yeah, sure.
Rattle the cage.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, 9's fine. Cage rattles a bit, but not that scary.
Just kind of intimidating.
I have a move.
Okay, yeah,
I
go for it.
want to know how you get the executive to see your posts.
I'm gonna unzip my pants and pee right next to her cage. It's gonna slowly seep into her cage.
This is still
Okay.
a boat. We still have to use this boat.
So I'm gonna be like, tell us the information or the pee's gonna get on you.
So you're gonna you made this cage, and you're gonna pee on the cage, and you're gonna shake it around. That's gonna make me give you information.
I'm peeing on
Okay, I
around
see what you guys are going for. I don't really agree with it, but I see what you guys are going for.
Intern Stan, you have a people's check, right? Or like a people's bonus.
The people skill to see how intimidating the pee is.
She is typing something on her phone. Doesn't do anything. Damn, she says. You guys want to like let me out of here? Like, my boat's gone. I can't really. I mean, I can't really do a lot. Can I just like not be in this cage, not have people pee near me? I don't know.
You're not
When
giving
you
us much
information.
you're not giving us much faith in your cooperation by not telling us how you can make sure the executives see your post. Like maybe
Okay,
you're more compliant with just the nice questions that we ask.
Look,
Yeah.
let me out. We'll hang out. I'll tell you about how you get the executives. Or how you can find out if the executives are looking at your posts or not. I promise my information's pretty valuable. I'm not going to promise much beyond that, but if I don't have access to my ship, I'm kind of like left out of my intern group right now. So like, we might as well just hang out for now. We wanted to get all your cargo.
Going to deception check on whether or not she's trustworthy.
Ooh, smart.
Sure, yeah, it's people skills.
At least she wants to hang out with us.
At 14, you don't sense any deception.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
Guys, just like, let me out. I mean, you can keep me in here, but I don't really see the point. I'm not going to tell you anything if you're keeping me in this cage.
we need to escalate this. Wait, Milady Green Vapors, do you think we should let her out?
Milady Green Vapor just sort of like casually nods. I'm going to make a people skills check for her.
For Milady Green Vapors?
Ooh.
No, for Clutch. I just need to look up her people skills. Yeah, she's not that charming. She's kind of pouty right now.
And no kidding.
Be right back.
I don't know. Just like, let me out. What am I gonna do? There's like
Well, you're
a whole bunch of you and just me.
Your partner's
Yeah.
disappeared.
Yeah. Well, you know, I kind of got left behind. So I mean, I'll have to meet up with those guys eventually. But for now, I don't see why we can't just hang out.
Well, how do we know you're just not going to disappear? We're good work. You say
Where's
we're
your phone?
gonna hang out and chill and chat, but you come on here, you act all aggressive by stealing our cargo and sending in viruses to scare us. Like, I have like very little trust. I have very little trust from that.
I don't know. You did the same, and you'd like posted on your man accounts, and it wouldn't even be a thing. So I don't know why you're giving me a hard time about it.
I have never posted it on my account anything to do with theft and bodily harm. I only promote good vibes, and I just really want to stress like the importance of maintaining like good vibes social media.
Well, maybe you're just not doing it right.
Well, then tell me how you think that it's right and how to do it right with the. Like,
Yo, let me out of this cage, and I'll tell you like whatever.
Give us your phone and we'll go out. We'll let you out.
No, I'm not giving you my phone.
No, we're gonna pee on you.
I mean, that doesn't feel super good vibesy, but like, do you
Intern Schmidt, honestly, I thought you were like, kind of a cool, charming guy, but also like I know you just went to the bathroom, so you ain't gonna be peeing on nobody anytime soon. So I guess like the threat of peeing on me in like a couple hours is something that I'll, live with. Guys, just let me out of this cage. I'm not gonna do anything. I can't really do that much. Like, we're all interns here.
You thought I was a good guy?
I mean, yeah, we had a positive interaction the last time we met. You were all right.
Just all right?
You just threatened to pee on me. What do you want me to give you a compliment?
Well, that's in your case.
Get me out of this cage. The cage disappears.
Oh shit.
And then she just like kind of puts her hands up and is like, look, guys, I'm not going anywhere. We can talk. It would have been cooler if you guys let me out, but let's like go up on deck and stop fighting. There's not like there's however many of you and just one of me.
Okay, look. Well, if we say from here on out it's good vibes and no crimes, we can go up.
No crimes.
And good vibes.
Good vibes and no crime.
And good vibes, sure. I guess we should probably end it there, and we'll resume the conversation. You can interrogate Intern Clutch further. Yeah, this is a good time to stop. It's 12:19 in Ontario, 1:19 here. Thank you, Sam.
Officially.
Happy birthday.
And happy end of quarantine.
God, happy birthday!
Yeah, I'm gonna go walk. I'm after we get off this, I'm just gonna go walk across the street because I'm legally entitled to for the first time in 2 weeks. Like, I'm just gonna go walk into this parking lot at Dalhousie University and like walk around.
Nice.
That's my whole plan.
Happy birthday,
Thanks.
Bob.
Yeah, 33 and flirty free. Yeah. And I since we don't have a duration on Intern Johnny's spell, he'll have to willingly turn off the noise next time.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I just like anytime Intern Johnny's threatened, he just exudes this code noise and like curls up to die in some corner somewhere.
Yeah, it's sick.
Only to the detriment, like, maybe sometimes it's advantageous, sometimes not at all.
Can I recount some good shots that I get from the trial of Intern Schmidt? This is actually, can this be what I'm doing? Just going through my footage and editing together the trial?
Yeah, you're like, people are fighting. I'm just gonna get in my studio and turn up the music and
Edit
make
some videos.
good posts. Yeah, I think that's very reasonable.
Straight on shot of so it's straight on shot of Intern Stan at the stand. Stan, our barbarism is only in response to the horrid barbarism against us. Then shot of Intern Schmidt with the ocean behind her. This is Schmidt's statement of apology and feelings. She pleads guilty, or he pleads guilty. You shut me up, Stan. Why can't we have bro time? Consent is extremely important to me. I know information about you, but I didn't think clearly. I've never had my brand changed before. Tell us the secret. That's like a cut of a bunch of different shots. Stan summons lawyer viruses. They're an angel and a demon. Then I say, how do you like to see the coronavirus walking down the street in a suit? Sort of unprompted, Johnny just says that. Then some other things happen, but just the next thing cuts to is holographic Kyle, the judge, says, interns die every day here. Stan starts sweating. Holographic Kyle, intern homicide, amused chuckle. Intern Curse makes a post about captain lawyers, being the captain of lawyers, and then stands, yells at his lawyers, fires them. They're slowly lowered into a black portal while he's yelling at them about how bad they are being lawyers. And then Stan ends his rant with, "Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one here." And then holographic Kyle brings us out with a monologue. As like, I'm picturing this monologue over like, it'd be great to have drone footage of the ship, but I think that it's probably better for you guys not to murder each other. But I don't want to creatively murder you, or murder your creativity, maybe what. So I just think you guys should find a new way beyond this as an intern group. So your brand should continue with a single vision.
Wow, that sounds like a hit.
Yeah, I'm excited.
The trial of intern Schmidt. Wow.
Yeah, that was a classic trial that's going to go down in the annals of legal history.
Yeah. Intern legal history, where it's discovered that homicide is perfectly fine.
Intern
setting the legal precedent.
Once intern Stan found out that intern homicide was totally fine, he realized his case had no legs and just started sweating. Wait, it's not illegal to murder? Oh, shit.
I'm in real hot water here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Beautiful work, everyone. Beautiful internship.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah.
Thanks. Great job, Ian.
Thanks for
see-
taking
See you guys. Yeah, let's play again in
Yeah.
a week. Thanks.
Goodbye.
Good playing.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.